Hey guys, Pos here once again, and today we are back with round 13 of the Esports Saturday League Championship. You may notice a bit of a name change. We've had a little bit of a revamp. How about that for you? Joining me today, as always, is of course my commentary partner is NTT Silver. Adam, how you doing, mate? Everything good?
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
Hey, come on, you can be honest.
I will say, yeah, not bad, not bad.
We're gonna stick at not bad, are we today? Right, today,
yeah,
guys,
for
we'll stay for now until the whole fucking shit kicks off later on. We are currently in Austin, Texas, and we have, well, Silver, one of the biggest grids we've had in a while, haven't we? Basically, we're looking at a 12-man grid today, and just out of a bit of a rundown for them, we've got Mustafa Shag in the Toro Rosso, Grim in the Williams, Keo Ferrari, Ben in the Haas, Forrester, Manor, Beer in the second Toro. We've got Swizz once again returning in the McLaren, so enjoy engine troubles around here. It's going to be fun. We've got Wayne Hammer and our newest recruit, guys, Divide Voids. We got him on board. Very, very nice guy. Nice chap, but hopefully he can keep up his reputation that he's made in the practice. Penguin in the Red Bull, Mellish in the Renault. Kai is, of course, back once again in the Manor. And myself and Silver are, of course, on commentary. Silver, it's going to be a good one, mate.
Yeah. Well, I haven't seen any of the practices, so I don't know.
They've been fun. I tell you what, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how Divides fits in well with the group, to be honest. And it looks like, mate, we are almost cranked, loaded, and ready to go by the looks of it. We've got 12 guys readied up. Only Shag's going. All we need is Forrester now. There's always one, isn't there? I love how Forrester's going to be the last one up and probably, as usual, the first one out of the race.
No, that would be Kai.
Oh, do you know what? We usually say who's going to win. Who's going to be first out, mate? Should we start putting bets?
Grim.
Yeah, I can Grim. Oh God, what's happened?
No, he's just messaged me.
By any chance to have the word, does it rhyme with posh?
Yeah.
Nosh. Right then. So yeah, guys, we're at Austin, Texas. Dynamic weather. Oh no. We've had rain in the practice sessions, guys. We've had a lot of it. So, will they get lucky?
No.
Yeah. Are we back to normal Saturday now? We've changed the name. Is it going to bring us new luck, new fortune?
Yeah. Now we're called the Electric Sports Racing League. It's going to be all thunder and lightning.
Fuck it, yeah, I like that. That's a good one. Well, the E hasn't actually got a name, so it's open to your interpretation, guys. That's kind of the kind of method we went to it. We thought a bit of a rebranding, and to be fair, it kind of works. It kind of works, you know what I mean? So, and what I'll do, I'll keep open the stream for a little bit, and then obviously turn it off on the laptop when we get a little bit closer to the time when it gets into crunch.
Break your own rules, even though you're not racing.
Well, listen to my sexy voice on commentary, it just really gets me going, you know what I mean?
Oh, I always want to do that.
Right, so based on last week's performance, of course, we had, I believe, Ben won last week, didn't he? From what I remember.
Shag's winning.
Should we? Who won last week? I can't bloody remember. Keo. Sorry, what man about
Ben.
Keo had the performance, didn't he? Keo
No,
won
it was
in,
Keo. Ben won Tuesday, didn't he?
Ben won Tuesday. Yeah, man. Couldn't remember which one's which. Been a long week here, guys. We're now at Austin week, though, of course. Ready and primed to go.
For you.
Oh, they're waiting for me. Oh, yeah. I watched the whole intro. Sorry.
Dry race.
Got a dry race to it. Well, we know. Oh, do you know what though? Will there be a little dash of rain at the end? Because them temperatures are looking a little bit on the low side, Silver, in fairness. We're down to 24 degrees after 90 minutes in the race. But in quality...
Ben.
He's here, I'm sure I've seen him join. Yeah, he's there.
Oh,
Ninth
I'm
position.
just waiting for him to go out.
Who's going to be the first one
And
to go
he's out.
It's Ben. Right, guys, just to let you know,
He's
we're
on
doing
the
a random
supers.
draw, but Ben has to go in a Mercedes because we get sick of seeing him first. That's the rules.
And then we're going to put it on performance as well, just so we can see him first.
We'll work on that. But yeah, mate, we're back. We are definitely back in full focus. And wow, I just saw. God, do you know what, Silver? You forget how steep turn 1 is, don't you? Goodness me.
Yeah.
I was looking on the inclination there from Ben, and you could see cars going literally almost above Ben on the track. So Right then, mate. I know you've not really seen many practices this week. I know you've been quite busy yourself, Silver, this week. But from what I've kind of seen, pace-wise, I'd say, well, obviously you've got to look at Keogh, haven't you, after last week. This guy, Ben, has shown good pace. Divide is a very, very calm, collected driver, by the way.
Yeah? Give me a sec.
Yeah, no worries, mate, I'll take over. So, yeah, no worries, man. So, covering here is myself. Ben is currently out on track, of course. And we've got the Renault of Mellish, who is doing some weird rain dance, I think, even though it's not raining. Yeah. Divide getting his tyres warmed up, of course. Ben is, of course, going to be the first car round to do his flying lap, so Ben gets the TV time today. So we'll show Ben, and he's obviously on the super soft tyres, of course. There is only 12 people today. Well, I say only. Good turnout. Almost the whole field has showed up today. We're missing a few. Jan is away for a little while. Senna is also away. And we have a little look here. Marley's not currently racing. And let's have a look. Who else have we got? Ayadati. And we've got a couple of other guys who haven't quite made the boat. But of course, at the moment, it's all not about who isn't here. It's about who is here. And Ben, of course, goes straight into the... basically going to the S section. We'll have a look to see if Ben can nail this here, to be honest. We need to see... This is going to be good practice, of course, for these guys. As we know, the S section, of course, will be catching a few people out in terms of corner cut warnings in the race, unless these guys can really, really harvest an absolute endeavourable amount of concentration and just really keep themselves together. And just kind of a bit of a history note about Austin. First race in 2012. Of course, it was a little bit later into the season than what it is at the moment. It was kind of the second to last race at the time. But now, of course, we are here, 4 races to go. And, you know, it's basically one of them things. We are here, we are rolling, and we will then see where we get to. So Ben now, ooh, beautiful camera angle going straight down the DRS zone there. Flying down the back straight, one of the longest straights in the F1 calendar. Bit of a weird straight though, it's got a lot of camber, and it's one of them ones that can really catch you out, especially with DRS. If you get literally one wheel into the kind of dip halfway down the straight, it can send you into a spiral, as of course Forrester has seen himself in practice. So Ben does himself a 26.2 and a 40.4. The quickest guy at the moment is Divides with a 25. Wow! Divides has shown up to play here today, guys. A 25.0. So he's on a 25.0 at the moment. No, I would not like a new version of my driver. Thank you very much there, guys. Thanks for the offer, though, Windows 10. So Ben comes around now to complete the lap. Very, very nice, calm, cool, collective lap by Ben, as he always does. 39.1. Very nice start for himself. So Divides is in the Williams, following the manner, I believe, of Forrester. Is that Forrester or Kai? We'll find out now, guys. Forgive me. So it is Kai, sorry, and Divides, wow, a 1.3 seconds quicker than Ben. That was a quality lap. We'll go to Swizz and Mellish, of course, who we know Mellish is usually in the McLaren covering Marley, but we finally got Mellish's own drive now. He is the first car to appear in a Renault this season, so he's going to be running the Renault car. Swizz in the McLaren, our famous engine blower. Oh, a little bit wide there at the last corner from Swizz. Not the smartest of straights, not the smartest of corners. He is there. He is in 4th position with a 1 minute 39.9. And welcome back, Silver. By the way, we've got an absolute corking driver on our hands here, mate. Divide is 1.3 seconds quicker than the field.
Not bad.
Unbelievable.
Is he on a wheel or a pad?
He's on the pad.
So is Divide in the Williams?
Yep.
Who is in the Williams?
Grimm is in the other Williams, mate, for Saturday. He's appearing. He's Red Bull on Tuesday, and he's in the Williams on a Saturday. And just to kind of...
we had somebody else as a Williams driver as well.
No, we didn't. We did have Hectic Visions before the split. But
give me a second. I wish Beer would learn how to type on his keyboard, because, you know, listening to voice messages, it is very practical, Beer.
Don't worry, mate. It's absolutely fine. Shag is going around on his lap now. We've got here Forrester, guys, of course, going down. We'll go on board with Shag. He had a lot of TV time last week. Can't believe you didn't get an invite, Marley. You went online.
Yeah, I'm glad you've noticed that, because Beers just sent me a message. That's what he said. Marley sent Beer a message saying he's pissed off and didn't get an invite, but he isn't showing online.
He's not showing online. That's why we've waited literally for ages.
And we had to start at 2:30. We did say we were starting at 2:30.
We said 2:30 at the absolute latest.
We started at 20 to 4. 20 to 3.
We waited and waited and waited. There was literally nobody showed up. I mean, everybody who was online, we invited. Governor says Shag has moved ahead of Mellish, mate. He's 1 second away from Swizz at the moment, but obviously it's Q1, so you know we're in Bankalap territory at the moment. And goes across.
I'm a bit surprised then. Why Q1 Bankalap? Ben's going again.
Yeah, I know. Right. We'll deal with this after the race.
Oh dear.
Who's that? What's that?
What after the race?
Someone just come up on the bottom. What's happened?
Unless I've invited him.
I don't know. Did he get him? Something just come up on the bottom of the screen. Anyway, Wayne Hammer is currently going around on his flying lap here, guys. Keo has completed his lap and is in 3rd position. Ben has gone considerably quicker now, by the way. I think the thing about having
Mellish got disqualified.
What? Oh, well, that's obviously somebody who's going to be starting behind us. Jesus Christ. Right, with the whole Marley situation, what do you reckon we should do, mate? Should we send them an invite and see if we can get him in for the race? I don't know, because he is a usual. He's a
Thing is, though, it's going to lag out the lobby if we do.
That's what I mean. Oh, this is why we always say appear online. It doesn't matter if other people can see you, just appear online. This is why we stress it. We do stress this.
Hang on. Is Beer on track? Or is he sitting in the
he's
garage?
on track, mate. He's currently going towards the first corner now.
Who isn't on track?
Isn't on track. We've currently got Grim at the moment, mate.
Ben
Grim and Ben. Grim and Ben.
Ben will do. I was just thinking, who on
Ben will be in. Ben will be in their party, won't he? Right, Marley, we'll see if we can get you in, buddy. But all I will simply say, mate, I know obviously we're going through quite a bit of shit. Just make sure, buddy, next time out, you get yourself online. We're just going to pass it over to the verdict now, mate. See if we can bring you in. Give me 2 seconds, bud. Well, give Silver 2 seconds. I'm going to be commentating on Beer, who has done a 27.1 in the first sector. It's, I would say, for Beer, that's not the quickest there. Usually Beer gets a bit quicker, but then, of course, it's Bankalap time, of course.
Well, the quickest around Sector 1 is 25.8.
Oh, it's Divide is in a world of his own, isn't he? He seems just to have nailed it. Ben did a lot quicker middle sector than he did before, so a big improvement by Ben. But then Divide, of course. By the way, just a bit of a background on Divide. He's amazingly Silver, one of my oldest subscribers on Twitch. That's how he kind of come to message me, really.
Oh, I feel sorry for him. He's been watching your recent features as well. Jesus.
Mate, did you, just out of a matter of interest, guys, just to kind of take the I'll get back on Bear's car, forgive me, guys. Silver, did you see the latest FIFA stream I had? It was
yes, I did.
Last night, I did another one, and...
Oh no, I fell asleep during that.
I think, yeah, but the lag was unreal, mate. It was a really, really good stream, in terms of, I played much better, but it was just lagging, and I had that constant bit of distracting what they said.
Well, I'm gonna just check if this is just Ben saying it, or is that a mutual thing?
Okay.
Because I'm in the same boat as that decision anyway, so if the rest of the boys have said that, well, because they've got 9 of them in that party.
We'll wait and see. We'll definitely wait and see. So guys, we're still waiting for Penguin to go out on track. It's quite a surprise there for him not to come out by now at the moment, Silver. Good friend of yours, of course, isn't he?
Yeah, I know. I've just beat him at FIFA enough.
Oh, that's probably why he's probably still kind of rubbing fucking Bentraline on his fucking ass, isn't he?
Actually, it was a very, very close game. It was a 91st minute winner for me. So
fucking scab artist.
And if you ask him, normally we either destroy each other in the beginning or not.
Just to go back to the topic here, guys, because we've been pushed out a little bit. I'm just going to run through the order so far. We've got Divide in first. We've got Ben in second. Keo third. Kai in... And I obviously burped halfway through that, guys. Forgive me, total professionalism. We've got Kai in fourth. Forrester fifth. Wayne sixth. Grim seventh. Swizz eighth. Shag ninth. Beer 10th. And Mellish at the bottom at the moment with Penguin yet to go out. Go on this, Silver. What are you going to say, mate? Sorry to interrupt you.
They've said no.
Okay.
Said right. The reason behind it is rooms locked down So if he does come in, it's going to automatically put him in a Mercedes.
And also as well with the lag time. We always say for people to come in nice and early, as we say. We always tell people to come in, get themselves in, you know. I mean, like, I understand the kind of thing with not appearing online, but, you know, because obviously everything that's gone on, but it's moving forward time. Swizz improves his time, by the way, Silver, to a 39.587, puts himself into 8th position. We'll get on board with Swizz. Let's have a look and see if anyone else we can jump on board with, mate. Still waiting for Penguin to go out. I'm going to watch Divide for a minute here, because we've not seen him, well, we've not really seen him in great grandeur, have we, so far. He's a complete and utter unknown in terms of the F1 League, and he's just basically done a... No, he's not improved, in fact. But Kyo has improved this, Silver. He's only 0.2 of a second now behind Divide. So, you know, it's looking good for him. It's going to be an interesting battle at the top. It gives us another bit of a dimension, another car to think about. And by the way, the other Williams driver you were thinking of, mate, was Calvano. Just to let you know, because he was also in a Williams on Saturday, wasn't he?
Just bring the mood down. We mentioned the slowest person on the face of the fucking planet.
Fucking hell, man. I mean, Kick-Ass Dragon, I mean, you know, I'd rather race with him, actually, to be honest. Right, we'll move on from that, then. So, an interesting one here. Now, we've brought up this last week as well, the battle between Grim and Shag. The guys have quite... Do you know what, in fairness, the guys have an awful lot of banter, and it is a mutual respect, even though the pair of them will absolutely implicitly deny it. But at
Great
the moment,
camera there, Codemasters. You know, I don't need to see the back tyre of his car. I want to see where he's going, not where he's been. Divides.
40.6 there. Let's go back on Divide again.
Ooh,
he's got the Ferrari.
That was a bit of a...
I tell you what, Divide, if it actually at some point in the race does rain, Sylvie, you'll notice Divide slipping and sliding a little bit. He's very similar to Kai in the sense he doesn't run traction. So him, Kyo and Kai, have you noticed we're starting to bring people in now who kind of run with less and less assists? And Divide can also attend Tuesdays as well, mate. So Divide comes round at the moment. I can't see what lap he's done because apparently the timing screen simply says flying lap. I don't know why I'm annotating this feed. You can fucking see it on the screen anyway. You know, I'm doing quite well with my language as well. That's the first swear word I've dropped today.
Well, speaking of Tuesday, I'll do the table for that tomorrow. I can't be arsed at the minute.
Yes, we'll do it tomorrow, mate. It's not an absolute matter of urgency, but, you know, other than the fact that I have caught Kai a bit, so, you know, we'll get on with that. Big championship battle in
Still not massive. It's still not a massive urgency.
Not at the moment, mate. Well, as long as we get it up by Monday morning,
before Tuesday, that's fine.
As long as it's get it up for Monday, we'll be fine. Right, we're going to go on board now with Penguin. He's finally out on track here, guys. We'll kind of watch Penguin go around. We'll get on board with him.
How rude.
Well, it's... Do you know what?
I will be going for a lunch/brunch break in a minute as well, by the way.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well, I'll tell you, when you come back, then I'll have my qualifying cigarette, I think, as well. I'll do that towards the end of after a couple of laps in Q3. But, hey, it's going to be weird. We don't actually get to look at the timing splits in Q3 unless 2 more cars get disqualified and blow up. Oh, hello.
Why is there yellow flags?
I believe it is because Mellish crashed off.
Alright, give me a second, alright?
Yeah, no worries, man. Penguin going round the second to last corner now then, guys. One of our newest recruits, of course, Jay Ninja Penguin, or Ninja Penguino, as he's now called. I don't understand why. The yellow flag is currently out because of the disqualification from Junior Mellish. I believe he had a crash, and of course if someone else retires, then that would be the reason for it. Right then, okay, so Penguin comes around the first corner now. We'll get back in the broadcast cam. Hopefully it'll give us some good views, which it actually has done at the moment. So here we go then, Penguin going around the S section. It's going to be an interesting one, like we said, to see the kind of level of corner cutting in the qualifying kind of itself. You do, of course, have to push as hard as you can. But in terms of the race situation, you're going to be battling with 1 or 2 other guys at any one time, and the invalidations and the corner cut warnings will, of course, amount if you're really, really not careful. That was a bit of a loose line there from Jay coming around the outside of that corner there. Got a little bit loose to the curb. Cuts himself a nice corner entrance there, not quite running out as far as he needed to on the right hand side, and drifting now down, flying now down towards the DRS activation zone where he hits within a 0.03 second window, which is of course the optimal time, within 200ths of a second of that. Basically Jay flying now down towards the end of the long back straight, as we call it. Austin is one of them tracks which has such an amazing variation of kind of cornering, straight lines. It's an incredibly unique track. Just to kind of run through really quickly as well, while Penguin is currently on his lap, we've got Divide first, then Keo, and Beer has just gone ahead of Shag, so Beer moves into 9th position. The Toro Rosso battle is another intriguing one. Beer, of course, and Ben are once again locked into a really, really intense championship battle. It's a weird one because Ben seemingly has won. Well, Ben has won more races, of course, but then you've got Beer, who hasn't won a single race, and is currently in a championship scrap. So here comes Penguino, and he goes third with a 1 minute 38.335. I'll be looking for the majority of these guys to be running in the 37s. I'd say about 4 or 5 of them are easily capable of getting 37s here. Q1, of course, in a nutshell, can be considered to be a throwaway session in many respects. Right, so what we are doing here, I'm going to basically pin up to the Facebook page in a second. In fact, I may bump it up actually. Let's go and grab the table up here just so we can have a little bit of a chat, guys. Forgive me, I should have been a bit more prepared for this. Ben, bump. Let's have a look then. So in terms of this thing, guys, Ben has 140 points. Venom's, of course, technically still leading the championship, but of course he has taken a bit of a sabbatical and a bit of time off. So we have, in that case, we'll discuss the guys that are actually here. It's Ben on 140, Bear 125, Forrester has, I believe it's 106, and then Keo has 99, Senna 81, Hammer, Shag, and Jan 75, 62, and 60 respectively. As we watch Swizz go around now on his Q1 lap, just to get himself a bit more experience and a bit more time out on track. It's going to be a close one to see if he completes the lap. Swizzle will just about do it with a few seconds to spare, so we're going to be on board with Swizz. We'll have a look and see what he can do, really. Let's have a little look. Comes across the line, nice, a simple 6 seconds to go. Just running through the rest of the table then. Ayadati on 46, of course, just missed the race start, unfortunate for himself. Grim at 41, Swizz 21, Penguino has 17, and Kai has 6. Of course, Kai only participating in 2 races. Go on, mate.
Did you say Ayadati?
I did, because that's his username.
Yes, but he isn't in the race, is he?
Oh, I was just reading the table out, basically. Just going through the table. Oh! Yeah, we've got a 15-point gap at the top there at the moment. Silver, Ben 140, Bear has 125. Venom still technically leads, of course, but, you know, it'll be questionable and interesting to see whether he does actually come back. Weird how Senna has won 3 races and is only down, technically, if you count Venom, is in 6th position as well, so it's a very interesting one, I think, personally. Right, so watching Swizz then on his lap.
I'm going to be in and out like a Looney Tune today.
Hey, don't worry, mate. I'm going to be here covering the whole race here, basically, guys, as best I can. Well, I say as only I can, but if other people watch this, then they can probably do as good, if not a better job than me. But, you know,
run out of fuel on the race. Run out of fuel.
He ain't going to do a Keo from Saturday night. I don't know if we're doing the co-op tonight, actually. We'll have to have a little look into it. It'll be about 10:30 when we get round to it and Rara comes on. Here comes Swizz then.
I'm definitely not.
Oh, that's a wild line there by Swizzle. Oh, bless him, he just ran a little bit too close to the inside curb and cuts over that. Here comes Swizzle to complete his lap. And right then, so the results back from Q1 is as follows. We've currently got Ninja Penguin. Penguin got him! Penguin got first, 37.834. Divide, 37.874. Keo in third, Ben in fourth, Kai in fifth. Ben got Kai. So Mum's on top of Dad, take that as you will. Forrester in 6th, Wayne 7th, fucking my life. Grim is in 8th, Swizz is in 9th, and the Toro Rossos bring up the field, of course, with Junior Mellish getting disqualified for, let's be absolutely honest, fuck only not. Guys, just for the stream, Junior Mellish got disqualified for going the wrong way.
Yep.
Beggars belief, doesn't it?
Well, my only thing is, I hope he spun out.
I hope he did. I hope he was in an escape road and didn't think he was driving the opposite way around the track. I should be a bit more professional, but that's actually made me laugh. Oh, Dios mío. Senor. Right, so we're just waiting for everyone to load up here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys waiting to load up in the Q2 at the moment. Hopefully it'll load up pretty quick. I'm guessing
I'm just on the back screen that said loading.
Yeah, there's waiting for players at the moment on mine. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4 more guys. We've got Forrester, who's loaded up, Swizz, Mellish has just loaded up Penguin, so it's all on Swizz.
Oh, Swizz.
Come on, Swizz. Come on, Swizzle. Swizzle!
20 laps, super softs, 40% wear.
Who said that?
Please.
Really? Wow. That'll be interesting. Now, here's an interesting one here, because now we're in a new era, Silver, so it's not going to be the same person as always getting knocked out in Q2. So, here's the one I'm going to say. Who do you predict out of this lineup is going out? It's a real tough one to call. It is, isn't it? There's a few guys that have kind of... Well, we know that Shaggy's missed out a couple of times.
Ben down.
We know that... Oh, Ben's got... Well, obviously Ben goes out on track, doesn't he, of course. But why do we say... Right, is this guy getting paid to fucking go out early? Like, seriously? I mean, come on. Right then. But then,
No,
Silver... Going back on topic, mate. Because there's guys who sandbag in Q2. And it's legal. You're allowed to do it. As long as you get a lap time on that board, you can do what you want. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother me in the slightest. But it's going to be a tricky one to see who actually goes out. Because would the harder strategy really be dividends around Austin? The tyre weight isn't the worst.
Well, a lot of people have been saying they're going to go with two-stop strategies.
Going two?
Which includes, which is a soft, medium, and then, so you do a soft stint, qualify on softs, start the race on the same set of softs, go to mediums, and then smash and dash at the end with super softs.
It's kind of, do you know what it reminds me of? I know it's kind of former racer, but it's almost the bad man way, that, isn't it? You know what I mean? Get yourself out there and then other than you don't reverse over the line like a fucking tit. But, but yeah, it's one of them ones. I think if you start on the softs and go to the mediums, you do open up a big sort of almost like window for yourself, don't you? You open up a tree with several different branches you can go off. I mean, do you not risk anything at all and put another set of mediums on? You know, we know the temperature's going to drop drastically during the race, of course, just to kind of show you that again, guys. We're going to be experiencing a 5-degree drop in track temperature and a 1-degree drop, well, 4-degree drop from start to finish on the air temperature. So there's obviously going to be a lot of factors. The lap times, of course, usually do get quicker, but will they then, Silver, you know, over the course of the race? It's going to be very, very interesting to see the tyre deg and kind of the way around what everyone's going to do here, I think, personally.
Well, I know they were thinking of you could probably do 13 laps in super softs before they're completely dead. And that's if you rag them.
I know, well, you know me, man, personally, my tyre wear is shocking. You know what I mean? I'm not one for tyre wear myself, personally, but I know a lot of the guys have been... Yeah. Do not mention Hungary to me. I would rather throw myself under a bus and go back to that again. In fact, John, I may do it. I may throw my ankle under a bus, because that way I can then go to hospital on the day of Hungary and then get released about an hour later or something. But it's bandaged. Yay.
No, now you've admitted that on stream, which means even if you are in hospital, you are racing it.
Oh damn! Hospital to Xbox. Oh wow! Xbox to hospital. Well, I need to go sort my head out. Once again, guys, my life. Right, Ben goes across the line. Do you know what? It's actually quite interesting, this, Silver. He's almost done an identical lap to what he did in I believe it was Q1. Very identical middle sector when he first went out.
This is Ben. You know what he does? He'll go out and do a lap and that'll be it for him. If he's in Q3, he's in Q3. If he isn't, it never bothers him.
Thinking of that, Silver, he's gone out on the super softs, though. In fact, Swizz, Voids and Ben have gone out on the super softs, as has Keo. We know Keo, of course, can manage his tyres. But he's gone to pit in and...
Hit the wall. Yes.
Well, I mean, at least he didn't go the wrong way around the track. I mean, that's kind of one thing. Mellish is going to be absolutely famous on the stream for that, by the way, guys. He's going to be famous because the silly bugger is now behind us on the grid. So, enjoy. So Ben does go into the pits. Bit of frustration for him, really, isn't it? I guess Void isn't going quicker than he did earlier, by the way. Here's Silver. He's on a 1 minute 40. He's done a 26.2 and a 40.1. So he's kind of, I'd say, almost half a second slower already than where he was at this stage in Q1. So I guess Void's just really looking for a banker lap. What I'm assuming he's doing is going out on the Q1 used tyres, just, you know, to give himself a banker lap, because it's a quite adaptable strategy, really, isn't it? Get yourself on the softs then, and you'll be able to improve them, and then save your tyres, admittedly. And he goes around in a 38.9 and puts himself the first person to officially set a lap time here. And here's news for you. Swizzle actually did the fastest middle sector, but goes a second down with a 1 minute 39.910.
The circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
Go on then, mate. I might as well ask you the question. Who do you reckon is going to be the race winner today?
You weren't waiting for me there, were you?
Yep.
I did say give me a second.
Oh, I didn't hear you. Wow, you even made me break out the tumbleweed. Yes. Oh, that's going to be a famous one. Basically, mate, who do you reckon's going to win to fucking hell? Who's going to win today? Esports commentary, the professional shit.
I don't know. I would normally comfortably say Keo, but...
Should we pick the rookie? Well, I say rookie, but the new guy. Oh, Penguin! 138.6 on the softs. Good lap. Gets himself in a first, just ahead of Divide. Obviously, Divide, of course, is going to be one to be looking at.
Divide's on track at the minute.
I know he's on... has he gone for another fly? I'm not really sure. In fact, no, he seems to be toned down. His first sector's 3/10 off his own time. Or a 10th off his own time.
Yeah.
I will learn to count. Keo is coming around now, guys. Keo, of course, potentially... Do you know, I'm almost getting used almost to seeing every other race Ferrari run away with a race, to be honest, mate. Well, Keo has got himself back into... As ironically, after joining halfway through, he's now in the hunt. He is well and truly in the hunt, Keo, of course, after winning in Singapore and also winning in Japan last time out, of course.
Right, I'm watching some of these pit entries.
Whoa.
I'm just thinking, Keo's in first.
Keo did get first, but he froze on my screen. Let's have a little look here. A 1 minute 38.0. Keo goes into first position. Everybody, I believe, other than Beer and, of course, Ben, who hasn't gone round yet, is out on track. Who's going to be the one to get knocked out? I don't know. They've all got the potential to put themselves in the top 6, haven't they? That's the problem. Literally every single member of this field.
Running in 10th. Grim's in 11th, and none of these have set times yet.
Yeah, I think it's weird actually how a lot of these guys have waited to set times.
Prix in 12th on a 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Yes, you are on live stream. What do you want, TV time, Kai? Will you getting it? Or your former commentary partner?
So I'm just keeping an eye on some of these pit entries because I've just seen a couple of guys.
I've got a call on my phone. Ring, ring. Yes. Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Safety Car Driver. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Kai's trying to audition to take over your drive. Yeah, he's driving quicker at the moment. Right. Anyway, bye.
Why boys has come out again on softs?
That was the plan. I think you missed what I said, Silver, as well. I said I reckon what he was going to do was do that. So kind of backs it up. Is he going to? I think what Divides has done is he's gone out, and Penguin got second, of course. Splitting Keo at the moment. Just to kind of say, Divides, what I think he's done is I think he's basically done a banker lap on his Q1 tyres. And then, you know, just put down whatever lap time, and then he's going to come out and hopefully do well, for him anyway, hopefully do a much better time on it. Grim has gone around the first sector with a 26.3. That is 6/10 off first, but it'll fit him right smack bang level with Swizz at the moment. Shag has done a 26.4. You see what I mean? Everybody is pretty close, Silver, today. Everyone seems to be kind of all running at sort of the same time. 39.7 by Grim. That is to be fair, that isn't a middle sector to laugh at. That is the second quickest middle sector out of anybody at the moment. I know Grim did say, of course, driving the Williams, that Williams will be fantastic through the middle sector. So we've got to kind of look into that. Wayne Hammer goes at 26.5 at the moment. So one guy will, of course, be eliminated in Q2. Grim goes round and does himself a 1 minute 38.6, and wow, he's beaten Divide. Awesome lap by Grim. Hop onto Shag's car.
Well, Divide's currently doing a 2 minute and 10 seconds on his out lap, so...
Hey man, yeah, he knows the score. Divide knows what's happening, I think, unless he's actually generally going that slow, and he's trying to do a you know, a driver that we won't mention again in the stream because I don't want to besmirch it. Oh, and Shag invalidated.
Oh.
Invalidated on the second to last corner. Ooh, that's going to sting. And he didn't have that bad a lap either. So well now, guys, all focused to Wayne Hammer, of course. Much love for Hammer, racing under difficult circumstances, mate. Fair play to you. Let's see if you can get going on this. He's gone for the softs. It is the Wayne Hammer typical strategy, this, Silver, isn't it?
He always goes out on the softs. I don't get why. But then again, I suppose it'll be he can go longer on the softs than what he can on the supers at the beginning.
He can, and he's not a million miles away from Swizz, you know. Not a million miles away at all. So Ben has gone back out, so it wasn't terminal, of course, for himself. You know, it's pretty good.
No, he just lost his wing when he came into the pit.
I can't believe he did that. He fucking drove it in the middle. It's, do you know what though? One lack of concentration, mate, and it's so easy to do. Really, really easy just to plough it straight head first in that wall. I've done it many a time, and you feel like an absolute tit when you do it. Trust me.
Well, you are an absolute tit.
I do try. You know. Hashtag pause for boob job in the comments, please. Right. Once again, guys.
Yes, I'm feeling very, very violent, very, very aggressive today.
I was about to say, Silver sounds like he needs a hug. In fact, you know what, guys? If you guys are watching, get a different comment thing. Hashtag hugs for Silver in the comments. There you go. Happy days. Right. We've got Beer is going round again. He's on the soft tyre. It seems like there is a true divide, isn't there? Well, obviously we've got a divide in the field, but on whether, you know, guys running on softs, guys running on supers. It's if you feel confident enough, really, to kind of manage a tyre wear throughout the whole session. Based on what we've seen so far...
Well, Codemasters is very, very broken.
Oh, go on.
Ben is on a current lap of 6 minutes and 52 seconds.
Right, come on, Ben. We know about banker laps, but this is taking the Michael. Seriously. For fuck's sake. 6 minutes and 56. Are you having a laugh? We've heard about the lap time glitches where they come out of the pit and do an outlap, but that's taking the mick, innit? Seriously. Beer then comes down the main straight. He goes towards the end of sector 2 now. 26.6 for the first part, 40.1 in the second. I know Beer himself has come up with the omission saying he doesn't like the track and he has struggled with this in the past.
26.2 through the first sector for Benson. Ooh.
Really? Oh, that's the 3rd fastest, I believe. It is the 3rd fastest first sector. So
yeah,
Ben on the soft
still
tyres.
got the fastest first sector.
Oh,
Who's got the fastest second and third sector then? Nobody.
Keo.
Oh, there we go. Keo. I couldn't see Keo. It wouldn't let me scroll up.
All I can hear upstairs is my missus and my baby shouting at each other. It's highly amusing. Beer goes 7th with a 1:39.8, and that is if we disembark Kai's lap. Beer's, as we said, he's not enjoyed this weekend. Silver, as he's made musings that he doesn't like the track and just wants to kind of. I think that when someone turns around and says bring on the Mexican Grand Prix, you know how much they hate the track. That's all I will say.
Alright,
but yeah,
that's why we're going to substitute the Mexican Grand Prix with the Monaco Grand Prix, because I love that even
more. Imagine that. The last race of the season is Monaco, and we're commentating over just nobody. we might have Grim on the track. We might just follow him down for 78 laps.
No, Penguin will be on it as well.
Oh, so we'll have 2 cars. You follow one, I'll follow the other. Ben runs a little bit wide there, and he does himself a 38.7. Unfortunately, there, because Ben was on course for a really good lap there, Silver, but he's got to put himself in a 4th position.
He does beat Void.
Can I just point out that Grim is in 3rd? Speak of the devil. Hey, guess what? It's just turned round. Jeff has started telling me that we've all done a lot of work for this simulator for you to sit in the fucking commentary, swear your tits off, drink Coca-Cola, go out for the occasional cig, and slag the game off.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
I've always thought that Codemasters kind of personalise it a little bit for you, didn't they? So Void is on the soft tyre. I'm surprised. I think he might have invalidated his second lap actually, Silver, because unless he's doing a Ben and doing a 6 minute 56 lap again, he's not as quick as what he was in Q1.
Oh, Shag, you need to go faster than that, mate.
26.8. That ain't gonna get the job done. That is not going to get the job done at the moment. Beer moves himself into 6th position. That should be safe. But then what happens if Kai doesn't go back round? Is Kai just going to go in 11th place and let all of these guys go through? You know what I mean? It really does.
Funny thing is, Forrester is the other one that hasn't set a lap time yet.
Forrester. Oh, of course, Forrester's down there as well. Forgive me. Are these guys actually serious?
This will be their lap. They have to set this lap.
Are they serious here, man? Come on, guys. I mean, we've kind of thrown Badman off kind of the opposite of this. Come on. At least get yourself a time in quali. Seriously. Hashtag jokes. Right, oh, by the way, Divide's got himself into second position there as well then, by the way, Silver. So Divide's is into second.
Here he comes.
Let's have a look. Where is he?
He's going to be ninth. He's got it. Ninth.
He does get him. Obviously, there's a bit of controversy with Forrester's lap, of course. We'll be having words after this. The whole sandbagging thing, it's almost taken to a bit of an extreme, really, isn't it? Let's be honest, but...
well, where is Forrester? Is he out? I'll take it he's out.
He did like a 2-minute 30 lap, and that was by the second to last corner. I mean, you know. Ben comes into the pits, of course. You do cross the line anyway going into the pits, so
how
why
was
not?
Divide Boys in second?
Because Keo is in first, my man. Keo did a better lap.
Yeah, but Boys was in fifth.
Oh, he got second. Right, he crossed the line right when it kind of went to checker flag situation.
I was going to say, because I got thrown back onto Shag's car, so Divide, you're going to run out of petrol, mate. You might want to go back in the pits at some point.
Should we do a hashtag from the co-op again? 1 like equals 1 lap of fuel for Divide. Do you reckon we might get... It'd be interesting, wouldn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, so what we're going to do here, guys, we are running into Q3. I believe that it is Forrester, ironically, that is out of the session now, which has put Kai into his tyres, which is interesting. We've got 8 views here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If there's any new kind of viewers, please make sure you click the follow button, and be sure to follow us on World Online Racing. No. Ah, I do all then, didn't I? Ah, you see, you fuckers. What we're doing, follow us on eSports Racing. eSports Racing is the new home of Pos. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I dug myself out of the hole?
No.
Oh, I came pretty close. Hey, come on, man. All habits die hard. Come on.
When the guys see that, you are going to be in a world of heaven.
I'm going to get roasted. don't make sure you follow them, but shower as shit. That's all I'm saying. Does that get me out of it? I think
I'm going to message beer.
I'm going to get absolutely roasted. Welcome. Oh, it's gonna. Do you know what? It just flows off the tongue. Fucking wankers. Right. So we see Divide comes into the pits. I think. Is there anyone else still out? Oh yeah, Divide has to come into the pits and retire, doesn't he? Basically. Silver, I will read out the results really quickly. Go for a quick call, set a cigarette, mate, and then we'll get rolling for the Q3. Because we haven't got a split time, have we? So there's no point kind of following the guys straight away. So we'll just have to kind of bank on. Actually, did we get out? I think. No, Shag did his lap, didn't he? He got 9th. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, there you go, guys. Fucking hell. I'll run through it. Keo, first position with a 1 minute 38.1. He'll start on the super softs. Void and Penguin are second and third. Williams and Red Bull, respectively, will start on the softs. Grim will start on the supers in 4th. There's another hiccup. That's why I don't drink cola before a stream. Ben, Beer, and Wayne, 5th, 6th, and 7th, respectively, on the soft tyres. Swizz in 8th on the super softs. And then Shag and Kai, 9th and 10th. And Forrester, well, he's taken a leaf out of Mellish's book. I think he must have reversed around the track. Obviously, you don't get disqualified for that, really, but he's pretty similar lap time. 2 minute 53, 2 minute 57, I believe. And then well, to be fair, mate, I think if we'd have sneezed, we probably would have pushed the car a bit quicker than Forrester went. But yeah, on to Q3.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, God. I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Right, I'll let Silver call the action really quickly. I'll be back in 1. Thank you.
Ooh. Cheer up, Marley. Cheer up, mate. It'll be fine. Right. I believe it's Penguin that's come out of them. Yeah. Oh no, Ben's in front of him. Ben, you never come out on bloody pits first. On Q3. What are you doing? Oh. 2 seconds, guys. Right guys, I am back. Enough of the messages, everything can now be handled after the race. And it looks like all drivers have come out on the track. Oh, except for Beer. I do apologise, Beer, I know you're still safely in the garage.
I'm back. What's happened?
Me and Beer having a lovely conversation about your...
Well, to be honest, if we're going down the pos for president route, I think President George Bush also gets a lot of things wrong. But he wasn't a bad man. So, yeah, no political thing here, guys.
One of these messages goes, I've hit depression, lol, on the drink already.
Yeah, he's put it on the comments.
I'm Irish.
He's put it on the comments of mine as well. Of course, guys, no drink for me.
Now he's asking to be a guest commentator.
I don't see why not. Oh, actually, he'll have to join the lobby, though. We'll have to join the lobby, won't he? Which is a problem.
I suppose he could do it while watching Twitch.
I don't know.
It's up to you. It's your call.
I'll have to wait and see, mate. But, well, I don't really see why not.
Is it me, or does it look like it's going to rain?
It does, and that's why pretty much everybody needs to kind of get out on track quick. I'm not sure. Is everybody out?
I think everybody is apart from
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beer's on track. 7, 8, 9. 9 of them are on track at the moment. So we've currently got Penguin then going around. I need to see who's actually the furthest around the track. I don't know who is at the moment.
Keo isn't, but Ben is because he was the first one out.
Oh, Ben, right. We'll get on board with Ben really quickly then, guys. I believe Ben actually... I don't even know. Yeah, Ben is furthest around track. We'll have a look now. Get onto broadcast cam here. This is where we should still be able to see sector times. Yeah, Marley said he forgot he'd lagged the lobby out, so he's gonna have himself a little bit of... Marley, is it the Guinness? Come on, please be Guinness. Come on. We're gonna ask. So we've got Ben then coming around to complete the first final lap of Q3 today then, Silver. So here comes Ben coming around now, the final second to last corner, and we've got a Red Bull just behind him. I believe that's Penguin. So Ben comes round, and Ben does a 1 minute 38.1. Penguin comes into the pits. Interesting. Well, that was a bloody anticlimax, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Wayne is in third at the minute. So who got a second then?
Divide, and Kai's got first. A 37.4.
I was going to say, I'm glad I read that right, because that looked like he did a 32.4.
You could do 32.4s if you want, mate, you know what I mean, but... He's on Jägermeister and Guinness. Oh boy, yeah.
I'm sorry,
you don't
the
come into
more
the
I look at this
commentary.
track, the more it looks like it's going to absolutely
It's going
hammer
to
it down.
jack it down, isn't it? Jesus Christ, look at this. But then, I believe it may rain at the end. You know, based on the track temperature declining, it's going to be interesting, Silver. We got a good one here today. I hope. I think.
Let it rain. The rain man is here. Beer is here. It needs to rain.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of rain.
Right. I'm going for my Q3 lunch break. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, no worries, man. You have a bloody lunch break every 10 minutes. Right. Don't pay you enough. Right, Keo is coming round. He's currently come round, and he's coming on to his flying lap now then from Keo. It may have been an invalidation there, guys. We'll just double check the race director to see what everyone's doing here at the moment. So we've got at the moment Kai, Ben, Divide, And Shag goes into 6th position there, guys. We've got that there. Shag goes into 6th position with a 1 minute 40.3. Keo has not actually done a lap yet, I believe. Then Swizz has gone into 5th position with a 38.4. So good lap there by Swizzle. Beard has got an invalidated lap time so far, so we'll get on board with Keo now. We'll ride on board actually with his car. So here comes Keo then going around the tricky S section. A lot of these guys are going to struggle in terms of the, as we said, the first sector is absolutely brutal. There's just so many different places that it can catch you out here. So Keo, very, very nice to turn in there. Ooh, rode the curb just a little bit too much, I'd probably say, for his liking. Just need to nick the inside curb there to make sure you get the good run out. Flying down now towards the back straight, along the back straight towards the pretty much the end of sector 2 with the left-hander. Keo shoots down now. Let's have a look, go back on board with him, see how he catches the apex here. Just misses the apex, interestingly, but runs wide into a perfect line there for himself. Driving now, completing sector 2 here. I wonder where Keo's going to feed out. He's one of the favourites here to win this race, of course. So let's have a look here. Yeah, get enough rain in Ireland, I know, Marley. Here comes Keo then, completing sector 3. One of the, do you know what? It's one of the most underrated tricky corners on this track. This, the kind of second to last corner. You've got to get your entrance absolutely perfect, or it'll just spit you out, and then invalidations galore. So here comes Keo on the last corner, not quite clipping the apex, bouncing onto the curb. Probably see this will be a good solid lap from Keo, and he goes 2nd position. He is half a second off Kai, who is in 1st. So we'll have a look at Beer now. He's going around here, of course, on lap attempt number 2. He was at 1.6 seconds behind, so he did get himself just in the 39s, just borderline 38.9, 39.0. Flies past Wayne Hammer there, as Wayne very, very race ethically gets himself out of the way. Beer now flying down the back straight. We'll go on to the broadcast cam. Let's have a look at what camera it gives us today. A very nice one, looking at the Toro Rosso. Flying now down towards the end of the... Flying now down towards the corner. Unbelievably professional commentary. Here comes now Beer towards the end of that left corner, going towards the end of sector 2, beginning of sector 3. They're almost intertwined, these corners. The sectors don't even know where they begin and when they start, when they end. So let's have a little look. Beer then goes around sector 3. Another very tricky corner. Reminds me a little bit of Malaysia's second to last corner, this, where you've got to absolutely nail it. Good traction there. Beer just stepping the rear end out a little bit, just what you need. Going around the long right-hander in towards the second to last corner. We'll go back on board with him. Let's see how he catches the apex. Very nicely going over there. Beer then goes round. Will he be able to kind of keep the fuel? I think he saved the fuel perfectly well up until this point. And Beer then finishes his lap time off and puts himself into 7th position. 7th place for Beer then. Just pipping Grim and Shag and Penguino. We didn't have a look at Penguino. I think he's the only one who hasn't actually set a competitive time yet. So let's have a look. Thank you very much, Marley. Cheers, buddy. No, it's all in the practice, my man. All in the practice. So now, here we go. Here comes then Penguino going around that corner. And that looked like a little bit of a drop of rain on the car. It did. If it wasn't, it's probably my bloody eyesight. In fact, I'd probably say it was my eyesight, because I'm a little bit blind. Slightly. Oh, that was that. Oh, the Haas then just getting out of the way. As one of my friends is doing Sniper84 on Beam. You don't want to watch it at the moment, you want to be on board with this. Right, here we go. Here comes Penguino then. He come around to complete the lap. Whether it was an outlap or not, I don't know. We'll find out now, as we're in Q3 and we can't see any of the split times. And he goes 3rd. So 3rd position there for Penguino. Keo actually improved, and he's done the same lap time as Kai. Are you serious? They've done the same lap time. Keo and Kai have the same lap. Oh, how close do you want to get? Jesus. Keo and Kai both turn up the heat here, of course. Wow. I've never actually... Do you know what? Of all the things, I've seen it a bit further down the grid. I've seen it at the end of races, sometimes on 5-lap hoppers and career mode races from some of the YouTubers like Tim at Marduk. But I've never seen it in a qualifying session before, where the top 2 guys have the same time. Unbelievable. So here comes Keo then. Will he improve? Will Keo put a Ferrari on pole yet again? And he runs wide. Does it look like it? He hasn't. He's not improved. So, wow. An amazing, amazing time. Kai has had to go back out, obviously. You don't know, really, until this point. Shag is once again out. We'll get on board with Shag here, of course. See how he copes with this track. He enjoys USA Shag. There's not many tracks he doesn't really like as such, but you know, he'll always compete. He'll always be up there. Love or hate the track. Big points available. By the way, Silver, all I'm going to say, mate, now you're back. Oh, Divide's gone first. Kai and Keo had set exactly the same time to the same thousandth of a second, and Divide has just taken pole.
Nice.
Kai and Keo literally had the exact same time. So here we go then. Kai down the back straight. We'll get onto broadcast mode. It gives us another good camera. It looks like they're giving me the good cameras and shitting all over you basically. So here comes Kai.
So I'll be here. I'm just gonna be eating my lunch. All right.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'll deal with the commentary part of it. I think I'll be able to handle the first part. Who's that? Who's just gone out, mate? I didn't see that. On the bottom of the screen, I think it was a retirement, if anything. Unless someone has actually left the lobby, I don't know. So Kai is in 3rd position, so that means someone else has got them, and Penguino has gone into 2nd place.
Beer's got a DNF, so he's out.
I think Beer potentially, as he put it in the pits, I don't know, is it terminal damage? I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Here comes Kai then, last corner. He's had a lot of problems finishing races, Kai, on this Saturday Championship. And I froze again, for goodness sakes. Where's he gone? He didn't improve by the looks of it. 1/10 of a second between the top 3 and Keo pits. I think that'll be his session done, I think. Ben is in 5th position. It's really annoying how it keeps freezing during doing actual pit laps here. Hey Neely, welcome back, buddy. Remember Neely, this Thursday, 9:30, mate, if you're on Xbox. Of course, I've got your gamer tag, mate. I will drop you a message a little bit later on. Ben is under a second off, the top 5 within a second. Grim is in 9th position, and Shag is coming into the pits. I believe that'll be his session over as well, based on the time left. Grim, it's all really about him and Ben now, what they can do. So let's have a quick look here then. We've got a new driver as well here today, Neely, so it proves that the trial, mate, does really work. And we missed the Thursday one, but went on to the Friday. Remember, mate, I've got your gamer tag already. It's N61LLY, just to confirm, of course. You'll be getting a message after the race. Right, so Grim goes round now. He's currently going round Sector 2. He's entering it. Very nice line so far by Grim. It's in the apex perfectly through there. You've got to be very cautious with it. Currently, I believe it's 1.9 seconds off the pace currently, Grim. He won't be happy being that far back. But of course, he already says his battle is with Shag this weekend. So here comes Grim then. Flying down the back straight now. Here we go. Shooting down towards the end of Sector 2 now. Around the tricky, tight left-hander. Tight, twisty, flowing corners. The Williams is not one for that. And Kaya's gone first with a 36.8. What a lap. Wow, we're into the 36s. Guys, I did not think we'd be doing that. Did not think we'd be doing this today. Back with Grim, of course. Somewhere down it, he was 1.6 behind, sorry, now he's 1.9. Forgive me, eyesight galore again. Here we go then, let's have a look. And here comes Swizz, he's pulled firmly off the track here to let Grim go through. Taking the WR bottle prick line through there. Here comes Grim, and he goes to 7th position. 1.3 seconds off. And that is it then, guys. We are at the end of Q2. So, Q3, sorry, I will get my sessions right, I promise. Maybe before 2017, we don't know. Kai goes first with a 136.844. Divide, 137.187. Penguin 3rd. Keo 4th. Top 4 separated by half a second. It's what you need. Ben in 5th. Wayne 6th. Grim moved up to 7th. Swizz 8th. Beer 9th. And Shag 10th. And it was a retirement in the pits by Beer there, to be honest. Just a simple retirement in the pits. No terminal damage. So that, guys, is that. Now, based on this result, this is the first race since esports kind of founded back in January.
I hope Divide does it ready up.
Oh, shit, yes. He readied up last night. We had a word with him about it, so he now knows not to ready up.
Who's party?
If he does ready up, he'll get told. He should get told. Don't ready up. That heart-stopping moment where we're trying to think, oh, is he going to do it?
Well, I've just messaged him very fast, just then
We've
saying,
got rain, we've got a
up.
little bit of rain. We've got a little bit of rain, Silver. Little bit. Middle of the race.
No, I've got a black screen.
What? Are you in yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of rain, mate. And what they're predicting is 2 sets of super softs and a set of softs, but of course the rain Would it still be worth jumping on the mediums till the rain and risking it, or going for a quick splash and dash 2-stopper before the rain? It's predicted about lap 30 to 35 it's going to come, but only for a short period. What the hell?
Okay. It's alright, because I'm halfway through eating my lunch. I put my phone onto my 4G so I don't affect my internet connection. I've been watching YouTube while I've been eating my lunch.
Well, to be fair, mate, we've got 10 viewers, so guys, thank you very much for watching. We hit double figures and we're not even in the bloody race yet. Fair play to all of you. Right, as we said, guys, if anybody does want to drop a follow, this is now esports racing. I'm saying it over and over again, so I don't call it World Online shite. So there you go. Right, so we currently have then 56 laps, Silver, of Austin. I will ask now, mate. Make your prediction. Who do you reckon's going to win it?
I want to say Keo, however, Divide and Kai and Penguin.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? I'm gonna... Do you know what? How about Ben? I'm gonna go Ben today. Why not?
I'm
He
gonna
thrives on this
go
sort of
Beer.
track. So you're going for Beer for his first race. That's going to be a stretch from 9th position. But we've seen it before. In fact, to be fair, mate, we've had more winners from outside of Q3 positions than inside this season. Check that stat out. It works.
More so, actually, no, if I'm going to say, I'm probably going to put it on. Nah, I'll go with Divide.
You're going to go Divide. You're going to go with the new guy.
I'm going to give it to Divide.
I'm going to stick with Ben, mate. I really am. Obviously, my picks have all come through this season, obviously. But, you know, I've never picked the wrong winner yet. I've picked a winner every single time. In fact, most of my winners, guys, don't finish the fucking race, so work that out.
Well, the pressure is on Ben. He's the only one now that can take it from Forrester, from Venoms.
You say that, mate. 4 races to go. There's still 4 or 5 people left in the championship, to be fair. I mean, we've got
but he's the closest.
Yeah, of course he's the closest. But today, he could take it from him, definitely. I know where you're coming with that part. So we currently have then, guys, just to kind of give a quick run through the table then. In fact, do you know what? Looking at this, Silver, I'm looking at the 2 sets of strategies here. The 3-stop is only 2 seconds slower than the 2-stop.
Oh, what they're going to go for?
I don't know. If it was me, I'd just simply go get a nice, quick super soft stint out the way, and then either go for soft or probably medium, though, my tie-away personally. But Marley said Keo to win, by the way, so he's gone down that route.
Yeah, but Marley's half drunk already, so...
Yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? For us, mate, just put the controller down for about, you know, as soon as the last car comes past us, give it 2 seconds, and then we'll obviously do our bizzo.
Yeah, that's why I've come back onto Mike, so I know that we're all be good to go. Now I can go back and eat me rolls.
And then I'll kind of get through the commentary, of course, at that stage. Hopefully, guys, we don't have... All the incidents, by the way, are now tied up for Tuesday, so they'll be distributed in due course. Obviously, I don't 100% know the results, so if anyone asks, I generally can't tell you, unfortunately. But, of course, they have now been done.
Well,
and
all we do know is Ben won the race.
Yeah.
High Tower came in second, and Rara came third.
He did. It was a touching moment, wasn't it? It just shows how much this league really does mean to people. You know, the emotion. It was pure emotion, wasn't it? He's had such a bad run of form. He's put so much into this league season. And for him to get that was fantastic. Hashtag Forza Rara. Rah, 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 John. There you go. Sweet. I did it. I did it, guys. I did it. Right, okay. So we're nearly ready for the kickoff here in Austin, Texas. Round 13 of the Esports World Championship. Saturday edition, of course. I'm getting better at this, aren't I? I'm getting slightly better. I'm liking my chances. We'll get roasted.
That's only because you realise how much of an absolute arse-kicking you're going to get if you call us WOR again.
I'm still called it at the moment. That, of course, will change in due course. I'm not sure whether to go ESR or whether just to put it as my actual original gamer tag, to be fair. I'm looking one or the other. But that will be decided.
I like what Raratron's having his as, so yes.
Rara's actually watching the stream and put Rara into chat. So, yeah, man, welcome in, Rara.
Rara is here.
Bit of a good week for Rara so far in terms of racing. At least you got a podium with me in the co-op in China after I won the race. We're going. We're off. Oh yes. Right then, me and you controller down. Mellish is just gonna have to drive through us. So right then, We're going now live to the Australian. I'm fucking done. Seriously. The American Grand Prix round Austin. Fuck's sake. I'm actually sober here, guys, as well. Forgive me. I haven't got a hangover. I'm just speaking like a tit. The Austin Grand Prix in Texas, round 13 of the Esports Racing World Saturday Elite Division.
Yeah,
we currently have then three
so.
lights. I'm not going to move anywhere, mate. My controller is down. I Mellish jumped the start anyway. Oh. So we'll now retire. I did it right personally. I didn't touch the controller, mate. So I can see 4 or 5 wide up there. Come on, get off my cart. Silver's absolutely flying now. So we'll go into the broadcast camp. We'll go to
first.
Shag. It looks like they've all got round so far, mate. I think we're going through the S's now. And they've all got round, Silver. Oh, Swizz runs a little bit narrow there. Gets firmly past Swizz. Swizz moved royally to the back there. And Kai has gone off as well. Kai's off! Kai's fallen to 10th. Oh dear, already. And Grim runs a little bit wide there as well.
Oh, Mellish. Oh.
Oh, and Shag just tapped the back of Beer. Mellish, what is he doing? Oh, don't do that, bud. No, that's silly. Right. Not one for disparaging drivers, but good fucking lord, you got a left trigger, mate. Right, Beer on Grim now for the battle for 6th position. Great camera angle there, by the way. Looking back
she's
here
got Shag. Has he?
What's Shag going to do? Oh, he runs wide. Not all 4 wheels off the grass. He still had 1 on. Excellent racing so far. Good start here by the guys. And Grim on the inside of Beer, but it'll turn to the outside. Will Beer keep a narrow line? He does, as only Beer can. Oh, Grim runs awfully wide there. Forrester did get shagged, by the way. So up into 6th position for Beer, 8th position for Forrester. Let's have a look at the front really, really quickly. And there's a battle up front here, mate, between Keo and Divide. I'll probably leave it to you, mate, just to kind of keep watching over the kind of sort of further back, because we've got a huge battle here going on for 1st position. Looking from the front wing of Keo. He's going to have to make a move here. Don't exit multiplayer.
Oh, Penguin's going for Ben.
Oh, Keo goes past. Keo's into 1st.
Penguin's got Ben.
Have you seen who? Wayne Hammer has moved to 3rd. Wow. Wow, and how? Rhyming slang. Rhyming accidentally. Beer then holds the key here for 6th position. And at the moment, Grim is all over him. Do you know what, man? I've got to comment them. Other than Mellish absolutely flying in from 175 miles an hour, nearly killing poor fucking Forrester, we ain't doing that bad. We're doing alright. It looked quite violent, to be honest, the way to that. Go on.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to go and quickly finish eating these sandwiches, otherwise I'm going to go a bit there.
Right, well, get yourself speedy. Quicker than slow. Quicker than... well, don't go as quick as Mellish into the corner, but if you don't do that, we'll be alright.
What was I going to say? Do you want me to die?
Right, we're going to go on board now with...
I'll be back.
Don't worry, mate, we've got Kai in. There's a 3-wide battle going into the corner. Only end in tears, these 3 wides. Oh, Grim and Beer next to each other. Forrester, there's still 3 wide. Oh, and there's no... oh, racing incident. Oh, Forrester. Oh, he's tapped the back of Shag. Oh, Kai's hit him. Oh, dear. Forrester made a bit of a lunge. He should. Oh, you're putting yourself in danger going into that 3 wide. No fault individually there. Forrester just was a little bit impatient at this early stage. Swizz all over the back of Kai now, who was, of course, our pole sitter, of course. So we've got Beer, Grim, Shag, and battle for 6th position. Swizz. Oh, very, very, almost like crash bang wallop racing this at the start. Penguin has caught Wayne Hammer. Battle for 3rd. Keo seems to have got away from Voids briefly. We'll get on board with the battle for 3rd now. Wayne Hammer has been caught up here by Penguin. An amazing start to this race, guys. Unbelievable. We've currently got 3rd and 4th then. Battling out of Ben, of course, is exactly where he needs to be in terms of the championship battle. He will, of course, overtake Venoms, having 5th position here at the moment. It's, of course, everybody else that needs to do that, but then Keo, of course, is going to be there as well. Shag. Oh, Beer and Grim on board perfectly with it. Good driving there by everybody. No collisions over the Foresters at the moment. Kai go around the outside of Shag. Nicely held by Shag. And Swizz is having some as well. Swizz down the inside of the pair of them. What a move. My bloody throat is killing. Right, here we go. Still 5 cars within the line, and Mellish has caught them. Wow. Wow! Oh, this is going to end in tragedy. Oh, Swizz just outbraked himself and loses 3 places. 4 places if Mellish watches out here. Shag. Oh my god, unbelievable racing so far around Austin. Shag profits up to 7th. Grim has been the guy who's lost out here. Unbelievable start to the Austin Grand Prix. Circuit of the Americas, the Dakota Grand Prix is putting on a show. We're only 3 laps in. Right, here comes then Mustafa Shag 7th position, Grim 8th, Kai 9th with Swizz 10th. We've almost found out the way we were before, other than Grim falling down a couple of places. Unbelievable start here at the moment. Thank you very much there, Doctor. It was alright, wasn't it? We've now currently got, just a shame about the stream, now we've currently got Shag, who's been caught by DRS by Grim. He's going to have to make a move. He's gone way too quick to stay behind there. And Grim does ride the corner a little bit.
I am watching this, by the way, but Keo has absolutely left Divide.
Oh, mate, I wish I could watch. Oh, these guys are driving like nutcases, but in a good way. Here comes Grim now. He's back up to 7th. We're 3 wide into the Flynn hairpin. Unbelievable. Jan, hopefully you can be there, mate. That'll be awesome if you can, buddy. But what an unbelievable race so far. We'll kind of switch our attention quickly further up the field. We'll go back to Beer, who has escaped this madhouse of a battle. Penguin has got Wayne Hammer for 3rd. Divide just up there, and there's an equally spread out gap now back down to 7th position, where all the action is happening. Grim hasn't got DRS. We're in the same position we were last lap. Grim and Kai has got the inside line over Shag. What are they going to do here? He's going to have to make a move. No, he's not. Shag being incredibly intelligent there, not making the move. Swizz's brake pressure is causing him murders at the moment. Flew off from that amazing battle at the moment earlier in the race. And Swizz has thought about making the lunge. Here comes then Grim and Kai battling just in front of us. Oh, Swizz hits the back of Shag. Oh, dearie me. Forrester, of course, I'm not sure if you've seen it, of course. Their Silver has actually crashed off. They went 3 wide into the end of Sector 2, and he tapped the back of Beer and then tapped the back of Shag. He made a bit of a lunge, which didn't really do him much favours at all, but we'll go back on board now with Swizz in 10th.
Who was that?
Forrester. He's at the back of the
moment.
moment. No, he's at the back, well and truly at the back, mate. Unbelievable
Thing
start
is,
to
though,
this race.
he's on mediums.
He is. So he's got a long way to go to catch up. It's all about the patient game for him now. We've got Grim. So basically it's Grim, Kai, Shag, who runs very wide there. Swizz. Oh, goodness me. We'll stay on board with the battle for 7th to 10th at the moment here. We'll stay on board with Swizzle, my Tuesday teammate. Hashtag no bias. Right, here we go then. Let's have a look. Oh, Swizz, what a line that was through there. And it's kind of almost caught Shag unawares there. 7th to 10th, and I believe they're starting to catch Beer again here now, so that now that they've actually stopped battling and kind of kicking the crap out of each other, they are now all battling and all kind of deciding to kind of reel in the guys in front. So Beer is not yet completely clear of this group. 11 viewers, guys. Like I always stress in this one, if we have any new viewers, please make sure that you drop us a follow on this channel and go to Esports Racing on YouTube, the home of great entertainment, of course, and the home of this sexy bastard's voice. Right, here comes Mellish. He's in 11th at the moment. Forrester is beginning to reel him in, by the way. We'll go quickly up to the battle for the lead now. Well, it's not really a battle, though, is it? Keo seems to have got away from Divide, and Penguin is starting to catch Divide a little bit. We've then got Hammer and Ben. The Haas drivers always do this. They're always in and around each other. And we'll go back here. It looks like the field has sort of calmed down after that absolutely maniacal start to the race, Silver. Unbelievable. Oof. Holy moly. Right, so we've currently got here Grim and Kai still going at it. Kai, our pole sitter, did go off, of course, on lap 1. Went a little bit wide there going into, I believe it's turn 4 or turn 5. We're not sure what them S's are numbers. I'll call it S2, should we call it. So, yep, we are now quickly sitting, guys, at 11 viewers. Thank you so much for watching, of course. So, yep, hopefully we do have Soldier Jan, guys, and Marley, of course, back with us very, very soon. Kai is now coming up to the back of Grim. Not close enough here, but Grim's run unbelievably wide here. He's going to get a good run out of the corner. Going side by side. Brilliant camera angle there. Oh, Grim's run incredibly close to the curb. And Kai gets him. Kai through the S's moves up to 7th place. Guys showing no fear today. What an unbelievable start to this race. It's not over yet, though. We'll go back down towards Shag. we'll probably follow on board with Swizz, just so we can get a view of all three of these guys. So, Swizz runs a little bit wide there, and of course, believe you me, we will not be running in this camera angle at the end of the race if Swizzle has anything to do with it. You all know what I mean, regular viewers. Right, so here comes then. We've got Beer just up the road as well, so top 5 seem to have escaped at the moment. We'll have a look at Ben, who is catching Wayne a little bit up here. Penguin, Divide, and Keo is just beginning to kind of flex the muscles a little bit, get away from this group. Grim has got back past Kai. Shag holding 9th. What an unbelievable start to the Grand Prix. Absolutely fantastic so far. Right, so we have currently got then the battle for 7th is still our main topic. The main group discussion, shall we say. We've got Jan. In fact, guys, in the comments, please make sure you predict your Swizz engine blow up. I'm going to say probably about lap 34. I reckon 34 if they all make it. No retirement check, guys, by the way. So, very good driving so far. We are on board with Kai, who has come into the pits. An unusual choice of pit lane time. Nicely slowed down. We'll know that Kai will not be rejoining in front of anybody. And Swizz has got Shag. Swizz has jumped Shag. I did miss that being on board with Kai. Of course, if any of the guys do have any incidents, we will ask them to forward them to myself and NTT at the very end of the race. And obviously, you know, I'll be going off for a few hours after the commentary, but then of course we'll be back tonight, potentially for the co-op, if not for some other gaming ventures. Right, so Wayne Hammer and Ben are pretty much almost the closest guys on track at the moment. It looks like there's going to be a battle pretty much almost everywhere on this field. We'll go back to 2nd position and 3rd, and here we go, guys, perfect timing to rejoin the battle. Here comes then Penguin on the run down now. Gets Divide, perfect line through the corner. Divide, he's not giving up yet. Penguin, very nicely driven. Penguin up to 2nd, there's a Red Bull in 2nd position. Soldier John, thank you very much for the follow. You should have been following anyway, you cheeky bugger. But thank you so much, my man. Much love. 162 followers and rising. Let's get that 200 mark soon, guys. Let's bloody do it. So Wayne Hammer, and where's Ben? Ben's dropped off a little bit here. Beer has now been caught by Grim, so we're back on board. We'll go on board with Grim, get it a bird's eye view from Grim's point of view. Let's have a quick look here then. Let's have a look here. So we got Grim. Poor Jan. Nah, much love, my man. Superstar. Look to have you back soon, buddy. Right, so Beer and Grim going now round the 2nd to last corner then. Let's have a quick check here now, just to have a look if Swizz anywhere near. Swizz and Shag are battling back there as well, but we'll stick on board with Grim at the moment. Now, because we know Beer is the toughest guy to get past on this grid. When he's on form, no one's harder to get past. So Beer puts himself in the perfect position, causing Grim to go around the outside. Will Grim answer to the challenge? Beer holds a very, very nice line. Very good. It's almost pointless saying it, really. We know what's going to happen there. And Shag has got Swizz. Shag has overtaken Swizz, so Toro Rosso on the march. DRS is OP around this track. Holy poly. Right, here we go. Here comes Beer then battling once again with that, and we've got another battle just up the field as well. Battles going on everywhere at the moment. I believe it's the battle for 2nd and 3rd at the present. Will Divide be able to catch Penguino? He has DRS. Let's watch him. The new guy Divide fit him right in there. Keo, of course, from the looks of things, is absolutely gone at the moment. Oh, he's not gone that much. No, he's not taken off as much as what people thought he would do, of course, at the start of this race. You know, we predicted that Keo, of course, I believe that Marley said Keo would win. I believe that I said Ben. That is still a possibility. And I believe that Silver went with the new guy Divide. So it's going to be an interesting one here, guys. Silver will be back with us very, very shortly. Just having himself his dinner. Based on the time, can't be surprised, it is dinner time. Carry myself tonight, guys, for what you guys give a shit. You probably don't. So Penguin has got away. We'll go back to the battle between Beer and Grim has got past Beer. I always follow the wrong battle at the wrong time on this. So we'll go back now. We'll have a look at Swizz and Jack. Forrester has got Mellish, of course. Formalities really there. Kai did pit in. He's gone onto the soft tyres. Bearing in mind, guys, we will have rain a little bit later into the Grand Prix. Hey, Marley, you can get past it at any place. You've not managed to beat me in a best of 3 series yet, mate. I'm still waiting for you. Right, so Grim is, I think he's cleared Beer now, and I think what Grim needs to do is get Beer out of the slipstream. It's the best way to deal with him, and here we go. Swizz has backed off a little bit there, and we're starting to get a bit of space in now. We'll have a little look, guys. We'll kind of digest what has gone on so far then. So basically, the only real incident we got there is Forrester making a little cheeky lunge there at Beer. Did tap the back, and it was 3 wide going into the first corner in Sector 3. But other than that, you know, it happens. He did. It was an absolute racing incident galore. Wayne Hammer seems to have left Ben here. Ben's tyres seem to be dropping off a little bit. We'll have a look to see if he's got all of his front wing. We'll double check that now. It appears that Ben has actually got a bit of damage, I think. We'll double check. I think he might have a little bit of an end plate gone, Ben, by the looks of it. So here comes Ben, then he's in 5th position. Grim seems, as he managed to escape Beer, we'll get back on board with Tafka. Beer, here we go. Flying now down towards the end of the straight, and Mellish, you've seen him in the background there, still in the 11th place, just outside the points. And Tafka Beer is driving, I'd say, a solid race, as only Beer can. Involved in quite a few battles here, usually gets away from the battling early on. Shag seems to have beaten Swizz in this battle so far, as the field becomes a little bit more spread out, of course, at this stage. Forrester's still making his way through the field, and Mellish and Kai then 11th and 12th. So Keo is in 1st. It's not over, guys, to be honest, this race by a long shot. Obviously, we're only just hitting double-figure laps for guys outside the top 3 are just coming across the line to start lap 10 of 56. Grim and Beer will go back on board with Beer really quickly. I think he has got DRS, so we'll stay on board here. Maybe a potential move coming up in the making. Let's have a little look, just a swig of cola to get me through the day. Not quite close enough this time round. Shag has left Swizz, so Shag has found himself in clear air. He is now firmly up to 8th position, and Forrester is going to be the next guy. Forrester seems like the guy on the move. He did this run Hungary, where he fell to the back after a little bit of an incident and had to pit early due to his tyre wear and a bit of damage to the left end plate of his front wing run Hungary. But all I will simply say here is there is a possibility of Forrester coming royally back through the field here. We are, as we agreed on the stream, of course, I've not actually spoke to the Tuesday guys, Beer and Shag yet. I am not going to be looking at penalties in the slightest, and Penguin is catching Keo. The battle between Red Bull and Ferrari, one that hasn't happened between you and I at all this season, is about to happen. Red Bull have had, of course, they had a very, very slow start. They had Matlow, who, of course, as we know, wasn't quite at the top end of the group. We've got Jan, who is, of course, ever improving, but of course, not being here, of course. But Penguin is a genuine contender in most races. Obviously, if he keeps himself out of trouble, keeps the concentration levels rolling, he's going to be there. But he is now going to get DRS on Keo. So let's have a little look here. He is hitting the DRS. He's only 0.6 of a second behind. So the battle for first position between Keo and Penguin is about to alight. Here we go. Not quite close enough on this occasion. We'll go back to Ben and Wayne. Any other battles going on here? A little bit spaced out. We've got Beer, who is potentially there. Shag has left Swizz. He's fallen back into Forrester's clutches. He certainly has. Oh, Kai's all over the back of Mellish here. This will be one to watch.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you. Welcome back, my man. How you been? Nice food? Oh, Kai is just absolutely...
Yeah, mate.
Kai has romped past Mellish there. So we'll go
and
here.
I get a phone call from a friend of mine that's doing the Jungmin Son SBC on FIFA for the Player of the Month. Yeah, great. Gets a 50k pack. What does he go and get? 90 rated team of the season Carvajal and 94 rated Cristiano Ronaldo in the same bloody pack, which has cost him 20,000 coins to do.
Do you know what, guys? I don't use this word often on stream, but I think the definition of cunt has just been described. I'm never using that again. We're FIFA players, a lot of us here, you know what I mean? Hashtag no shag. Right,
only saving grace to that is it's untradeable.
LOL! Fucking Ronaldo untradeable, that's what you're doing it. So we've got a huge battle here. Silver, you've missed some absolutely corking racing, mate. Grim's actually got the best of Beer, I believe. Shag got the best of Swizz. And Penguin has actually put himself right on the back. Well, he did.
Grim needs to get his foot down and get better X's out of these corners if he wants to stay ahead of
Beer's caught back up with him. It was around about a second the gap last time I looked, so Beer's got on the back. I'm going to follow the battle at the front because we finally may have a new leader of the race. It's the first time since Keo got a divide on lap 2. Here we go. Penguin gets a good running slipstream, possibly going to stay there a bit longer. And this is an amazing fact.
Williams absolutely flies around the second and third sectors.
Silver, a Ferrari has lost the lead for the first time. Oh, Keo, what's happened? And Grim comes into the pits, he's the first one. Oh, well, Kai's also pitted, by the way, that's why he's down there at the moment. Forrester has actually got Swizz, so we've missed that on track, guys. Forrester has got Swizz. We'll have a look at Grim. I believe Grim will come out in... Grim, will he come out? He's just behind Swizz, I believe. Will he beat Kai out? It's going to be close. No, I think Kai's got him. Kai's got him, but Mellish hasn't. Mellish, that camera angle is absolutely shite. Forgive me, guys. Let's have a look. We'll go back at the front. Let's have a look. So Penguin has stayed ahead of Keo. Keo has DRS, of course. We know Keo very, very well. There's one for just getting the job done, getting in front and getting away. Penguin must be giving him a real headache at the moment, Silver. It's good when you answer that. But really, that was comical.
Sorry, I was choking on something. But the problem is, look at Keo's tyres. He is on the super softs.
That's what I mean.
Penguin isn't. So Keo
it all
is
depends
either A,
on the
going to have to
management,
get past him,
yeah, or
B, is going to have to pit now.
I believe he will do. No, he's not. He stays out, so Keo's going for the pure pace. Penguin, I'll tell you what, seems to be absolutely on it at the moment.
The only thing
he's
with
gonna be...
Keo doing that is all he's going to be doing is bringing divides into this race.
Indeed, which is obviously not with us. The Haas drivers are just absolutely line astern at the moment. Wayne ahead of Ben. I've noticed that Wayne at the start of races seems to absolutely fly.
When he doesn't get T-boned in the first corner, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. We won't bring that up. Oh, God. Yeah, about that. Well, an amazing fact. I know I'm commentator's curse, the master of it, by the way, but we've had no retirements yet, Silver. Nobody is out of the race. Excellent driving.
Crash, bang, wallop.
Bang, half the field. It's going to happen, isn't it? What I've said as well, mate, we're doing a new little thing where we don't look at penalties until, obviously, the end of the race, just to give it that little bit of a, you know, added fun. Well, we can, but we're... earlier in the week. Simply just to kind of give people the feeling of they don't know what people are going to get penalty-wise. It's good. I'm going to adopt it here. If it doesn't work, then we'll just scrap up. Well, we can look, or you can look. I'm just simply not allowed to.
See, guys, this is what happens when you work every day for stupid hours every day. You miss a lot of this because people don't include you in the conversation.
Yeah. You were there in spirit. Your name was showing us your name was showing us offline on my friends list. Does that count? You were with me on that. I'm sure we spoke about. No, in fact, you were online, but I think you were. I think you sure you were in party on one of them. It was night time we discussed it. But anyway, either way.
Don't recall this.
Well, either way, buddy, we're here.
Anyway, we'll catch up after the bloody race.
We will. I'll kind of let them go through. Right, so we're currently still. Penguin hasn't escaped Keo. Oh. I don't know what you should be doing here, mate. There's so many different options. Swizz is pitted, by the way, as well. So Swizzle is in the pits. He's already come out. He's come out in 12th.
Depending
he's
on what Keo's tyre wear is like, depends on how long he can stay. I know he's using a wheel.
Aye, it's... Penguin's on pad, isn't he, I believe, from what we were talking about before?
Yeah.
But they're on alternate strategy. Oh, Penguin runs a little bit wide there, hits the curb. So the battle is now on. The battle lines have been drawn. Keo, a former 3-time race winner, I believe, if I'm correct. I will double check that now, guys. I have the table to hand. But Penguin, of course, has never won a race. In fact, from what I know, Penguin has never been on an esports racing podium before. So, very, very interesting.
I don't think Keo's won 3.
It's either 2 or 3, isn't it? I'm sure it's 2 or 3. Let's have a little look. We'll have a look while we're kind of checking around, guys. Divide is not a million miles away from this, Silver, at all. The new driver.
That's what we were saying. Keo has got to make the decision. Is he going to stay out and risk the tyres?
Oh, we got a battle. We've got a fist battle for a couple of laps. Sorry to cut across you there, mate. We've got Forrester and Shag going down. And the battle for 7th position is on. I think Forrester's already done him. Halford on the DRS stream, but he's like back into his slipstream. Sorry there for interrupting you, Silver. Carry on, mate. About the Keo tyre situation.
No, you're not.
Actually,
Keo needs to pit. He actually needs to pit.
Yeah, it's because it's getting to that crossover point. It all
comes down to what his tyre wear is, because he's done 3 laps of these on top of the 13 laps, or 14 laps we've done now.
quarter race distance guys as well. It's a tricky one, mate, isn't it? What do they do? If it was you on track, I know it won't be. Before you come back with that answer, but if it was you personally, what would you do? Oh, and speaking of pitting, Shag's come in.
If I was on the pad, I'd have pitted already.
Aye, the wheel you could probably get away with doing another few laps, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Going for the, but then you got to think about the rain as well, haven't you? That's the issue.
Yeah, and when is it going to rain?
And Kyo is now, by the way, falling back. It's exactly as you call it, Silver. Perfect call there, by the way, buddy. He's falling into the clutches ever so slightly of the... Well, I know Divide's also on a pad, but no traction, of course. I believe it's either none or medium, depending on the conditions.
But the other thing to take into account here, especially if you bring the rain up, currently, the guys I have spoken to have said 2-stop with a medium and then super softs at the end.
Yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. That way, Ben's got 4th, by the way, there, Silver, just to kind of say that as well. He's just got
Now,
Wayne.
was that Team 21, though?
I believe it may have been. No, I think Ben got a better run, but Wayne didn't fight him. No, it's incredibly smart strategy, you know what I mean? Carry on, mate, sorry.
My other point of view is, if it rains and they are going to go on the mediums as Kyo stays out again, 13 laps at the end.
Yeah,
if they want to rag these super softs, they're going to need to have at least 13 laps to do it.
But then we
so
don't
is
know
Kyo
how much
going to
Kyo's
try
suffering.
and do? But is he going to try and do 28 laps?
All I'm saying is he has to hope the rain hits before 30. That's what I will say, and I don't think it will. I don't think it will.
No, right now he needs to hope it hits before lap 22 or 23.
Oh, yeah.
If this is how far it's going to go.
He's given us a... Do you know what? We always have this sort of debate with at least one driver every week. Obviously, we couldn't have it with Kyo last week because he was about a minute ahead of everybody, but it's good seeing that we're kind of having a much more of a competitive field.
But Kyo, well, I suppose the only saving grace for Kyo is if he pits after Penguin does, which I doubt he will. But if Penguin comes in first, well, no, because here's the deal: if Penguin pits before Kyo, he's going to be on fresher tyres and could potentially catch Kyo back up before the pit. However, the pit lane on this track is short
and brutal. It is brutal. Oh, Mellish comes back into the pits, by the way. Speaking of pit lane, Mellish is back in. He's not having a good time of it here, Mellish, I don't think. But Penguin has left Kyo. The gap now, Silver, is currently sitting at 2.8 seconds. And what will Kyo do? He stays out again. This now is turning into questionable, this.
I mean, I know there's a fair trek back to the hearth of Ben and Wayne from Divide, but still,
they're going to come out just behind the Haas drivers, but they both have to pit as well. I've got to admit, mate, I am puzzled. I really, really am puzzled at. Oh man, racking the brain here.
Every time, I'm sure I'm going to have to give him a penalty for confusing everybody.
He does. I mean, you know, we had excitement with Badman the other week, didn't we? Because if he didn't ruin that by driving like a pillock, then that would have been a classic drive, wouldn't it? Be able to catch him back up and then win. That would have been an absolute perfect drive, but he didn't. It's old news. The thing with Kyo is, he doesn't have that level of egotism, does he?
You're being demoted by 10 places unless you tell us what you're doing.
Yep. Kyo has to join the party. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disqualified. Fuck off. Right. We're not going to watch him again. Fuck off. Not interested. I'm going to watch. I'm watching Divide. Hey, I'm watching Divide backwards. No Kyo allowed. Nope. Yeah, but the joking aside, this is damaging him. Because now Divide has been brought back into it, Silver, as we can see. Let's have a little look here at the Haas driver just really quickly. Oh, go on.
Shag must have pit. Oh, he did pit, didn't he?
Yeah, he pitted. Yeah, Shag pitted.
I was going to say, he's all the way down
just after Forrester got him. Yep, there's a good few guys left to pit.
Oh,
Penguin's
got Forrester.
Has he got past him, has he? Right, we'll go back onto the battle of second and third really quick. Who's that?
Wayne Hammer's left the session. What?
Doggy's chance. Doggy's chance. Keep an eye ready, Silver. You know what to do, my man.
I know.
And guess what? Just when the excitement happened, Keogh has pitted. Finally.
Where is Wayne? There's Wayne.
Bring him back in, mate. Definitely bring him back in.
I sent it to you, right?
Yeah, that come to me.
Definitely sent it to Wayne.
Um,
I definitely sent it to Wayne. Because you're definitely not bloody Wayne Hammer.
it come through on my screen.
Let me try that one again, shall we?
Try it again. By the way, Keogh has come out in a nightmare situation here, Silver, behind Ben. Oh, Wayne, this is damaging for him, isn't it? Come on, Wayne, get yourself back in, bud. He's back in.
He's in. He's in.
Nice, well in, mate. Yes, get in there. Oh, it's going to ruin him
Yes.
because now all of a sudden Beer is behind him.
Huh?
Oh, he's fallen behind Beer. Nice one, Silver Superstar, mate. We're going to be running out. Keogh has just easily breezed past Ben there, down the straight, much fresher tyres. I believe he's gone on to a set of soft tyres this time as well. Oh, them gears are annoying. Ben's got the glitched out gears today, right? We'll try and avoid much sound on him so far. Penguin is absolutely flying here, guys. He's a divide pits from softs. The first of our soft tyre runners into the pits. Oh my god, you want to go much slower, mate? You drive over the pit lane backwards. Hashtag DSQ. Oh, them gears. Oh, my brain. Beer is up to 5th. Wayne is back, I believe. Wayne is back. But he's right into the clutches now of the Manor drivers. This is just ending brutally for him. Doggy's chance, of course. Weird for Wayne. Wayne's never left the session in terms of disconnection. Kai is all over the back of him now.
Is Wayne back in his car?
He's back in, mate, but it's not looking good at the moment. He's got both Manors all over the arse of him now. From a comfortable position, he's behind Beer and both Manors. But they're all in the same pit stop strategy now. And Kai jumps Wayne into turn 1. We know Wayne is good around the track. He's just got him. Yeah. Yes, he has. By the way, Divide has actually pitted then as well, by the way. And come out right behind Ben again. So Keogh has jumped Divide. He stayed ahead of him. Oh, lag! Oh, dear! Ben's lagging.
We knew it could happen.
Ben's lagging. Oh, no. Divide is a lucky fella. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ, that was painful to look at. Kai is now hauling in Beer. Wait, who's that?
The Shag's retired.
What happened? Anybody,
know.
what happened?
I can't get on his car.
Swizz is there. There's a yellow flag here. He's been there, I think. He's just parked on track. He's parked on track in the He's parked on track in the side there. What's gone on? Was it that crazy lag?
Commentator?
Give it a couple of laps, mate. He's still in the lobby, Shag, isn't he? That is what happened there.
At that part, I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
Maybe potentially have ourselves a guest commentator coming up here, guys, but Jesus.
And it could be the legendary ancient Mustafa Shag.
Ooh, but however, the other sister Toro Rosso of Beer is now being pressured, and Beer comes into the pits. Very, very nice signal in by Beer to get himself into the pits here, guys.
What is Forrester's car doing?
Give me a minute. There was some really bizarre kind of trickery there. Well, we nearly made it through the whole race without retirement. Poor Shag, of course. Great luck this season continues by the looks of it. Complete sarcasm. So yeah.
I'm gonna drop him an invite. See if he fancies coming into a chat. Ugh.
I'll probably say
as long as you're alright with that.
I'm definitely alright with it. Just message him first, just to ask him. The guy has had absolutely no luck this season. We're gonna bring in our first retiree here, guys, by the way. Maybe in a couple of minutes, if he's happy to join us, give us a little bit of a rundown what happened. But a guy who's almost as unhappy as him is Wayne Hammer. He's fallen right off the back of Ben now, of course. Remember, he was level with Ben.
I'm a bit curious as to what happened with Wayne. Now, I am going to go out and say, obviously, we know what normally happens when this happens. But that's not like Wayne. So something must have happened. I wonder if it was that silly woman again.
Nah, man, I don't think so. To be honest, well, mind you, it's dashboarded a few of us, isn't it? It kicked Ben out of the lobby as well, if you remember at the start of the race.
It took Beer. Yeah, not to mention it took Beer off to see. It took Beer to see penguins. It took Shag to play farms.
Yeah, the woman. Yeah. Oh my God, where's it taking Wayne to Timbuktu? Right. We're going to go on board with Penguin, who still now.
Yeah.
This is turning questionable. This is now turning questionable. Yeah, no, it's one. Turning questionable here as to whether Penguin, has he left it too long himself to come into the pits now? He's 21 seconds ahead. If I was him, I'd get himself in and get back out. But we can never judge what happens, of course. You don't know what anybody's going to do at any given time, of course. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick flick through. We'll wait on board here to see. And Kai is now in 5th position, guys, after a monumentally bad race so far. The man is Hammer's still going.
Oh.
What's up?
Divide and Keo. Divide just kissed the
let's
rear
get
end
back
of
on
Keo there.
Thank you very much, mate. Oh, bloody hell. But then the miles apart. They're about a second apart now. Did he kind of like Keo get a better launch or something?
Yeah, he did. But then Keo, obviously, being in front, obviously defended the racing line.
Yeah, you're allowed.
Which he's allowed to do. So
my Shag got back to you, mate, by the way.
Not yet. I'm going to bug him. I'm going to message him on the other one as well.
I'll say, just drop him one. If he wants to come in and have a little chat with us, mate, we'll, as we always say, we do welcome him through. We would have brought Marley in, of course, but obviously it would have lagged the lobby out and it wouldn't really have been kind of professional to do that. So Keo is currently in 2nd with Divide in 3rd. We're now going to go on board with Penguin, who's coming out of the pits here now, Silver. A huge, huge, huge moment in the race, this. No more pit stops, I'm assuming, before the rain. Penguin back to full speed. I think he's got it. He's got it. Penguin's got 2nd. Or 1st, sorry, forgive me. And speaking of 2nd, what a move by Divide. But Keo bites back on the left-hand side, coming round towards turn 2. Beginning to opening the S's up. Keo on the outside of Divide. What a move. Oh, Divide nearly hits the back of him.
Oh.
What a move there by the pair of them. Oh, good lord.
Penguin pitted yet?
Yeah, he's just come out. He's pitted already. Oh, Divide reminding Keo he's there. Penguin has come out about 5 seconds, well, 4 seconds. You could just see him up the road there on Keo's camera. So here we go. We'll go back on board with Divide. Tell you what, mate, this new guy's giving us some bloody entertainment, isn't he? Jesus Christ. Not someone come into the... Well, mind you, these 3 guys have
Wayne
combined...
He's just come out.
Wayne's come out. Where's Wayne? He is... I believe he's just in front of Swizz, isn't he?
He's down in 9th, yeah.
To be fair, Wayne will be disappointed, but the fact he got back in will, of course, give him a couple more points. It's nowhere near over yet. Oh, Wayne went a bit wide there, though. Going back to the battle for 2nd place here. Oh, Divide looked like he was just basically just going to mount Keo and play Ryan Cowboy with him on the track.
Back to me. Hang on.
No worries, mate. I'll continue the old commentary here. 2nd and 3rd position.
Yeah, we'll bring him in.
Bring him in. Nice one. Not a problem, buddy. Get the point of view, unless you want to get him to kind of give the point of view in terms of on the mic. We'll work out when he gets in. Guys, Mustafa Shag, our unfortunate retiree, is coming into the party now. He's just had the season of shit, to be fair. Pardon the French. Bit cloudy here, Silver.
Well, apart from last week.
Last week he had a gem of performance. He just needs a few more of them. Just unfortunate how him and Jan we won't be able to increase the gap on us on our resident Dutch, German, Austrian, Swiss, Italian, French Alps, Vietnamese, Dutchman, Jan. Pick one of them. He's probably one of them somewhere. Right,
anyway, speaking of Jan, why is he not racing today? Here he is.
He's studying at the moment, but Jan is currently studying Silver. He messaged me in brief time in. Right, so Keo is currently battling with Divide. What a bloody battle these 3 bloody madheads are doing.
Hello, Mr. Shag. What happened, buddy?
What happened, buddy?
I have included my audio so my viewers that normally watch my stream understand how I feel. Pissed off with the quality of Codemasters and their connections. How can I go from going in a straight line, suddenly jump 20 feet to the right onto the grass, then give me the control back and then I hit the wall? Tell me.
We did notice something weird was happening in the lobby, Shag, because Ben jumped forward
I had a mini-map glitch, so I was constantly locked in one corner of the track, so I couldn't see who was coming up behind or in front, as in the little dog.
Really?
So I was constantly having to look back and forward, right? And then all of a sudden I'm going along, minding my own business, thinking strategies out, thinking, okay, it's not great, but I'm
Good
doing
race.
okay. We'll see how it races, yeah. Had some
Ooh,
great
bit of a
fucking
battle.
racing at one point, did a
Give me that.
fantastic move. And then, oh bang, wallop, into the wall, wheel up. Ta-da.
Well,
It's
you can
not
blame
been your
Pos for
track,
that.
is it really? Why'd you blame me
Let's
for
hope
that?
2017
Holy moly!
Let's hope 2017 game has better servers than this one.
Oh,
Which I
Keo,
doubt very
oh my
much.
goodness me, that was a bit of a late kind of move there almost, but kind of pulled it off there. I'll tell you what though, Shaggy, bringing this new kid Divided has really brought entertainment here today. Jesus Christ. The guy is...
Did you see that move I did on the straight? Where there was 3 or 4 of us all battling.
I'm not going to answer
Yeah,
that
we
question,
saw
Shag,
that.
but all I'm saying, I think Silver went off to have some food. I nearly lost my voice. All I'm saying,
Did you see it
watch
then?
the stream. It was fucking mental. But we've got another
My
one here,
heart
Shag.
thought
By the way,
I thought
guys,
my heart was going to come through my chest.
by the way, I will simply say, guys, we have got Mustafa Shag. I believe he is around for the long term. And we've got basically here second position battling Keo. And Divide goes up the inside of Keo. And just makes it stick. Keo goes for the switchback. Jesus Christ, side by side. Oh,
Oh,
and it's Divide with the DRS. Oh my god.
but Keo's the nose
Oh.
cone in front of him.
Get off that camera angle, you fucking japai. Right. Oh my god. That's how you do it. Unbelievable racing, and he's gone for another move. By the way, no incidents so far, Shag, from what we can see. Forrester's thing was a bit of a clip. We'll talk about that a bit later on, obviously. And it'll be debated after the race. But, you guys kicked the shit out of each other. Fucking amazing. So, Ben is currently in 4th. Kai 5th. Forrester 6th. Manners have all of a sudden pulled themselves sort of back up in it. We've got Grim 7th. Beer 8th. Hammer, the unfortunate Hammer, is having a nightmare week this week in 9th.
Speaking of
Swizz-
Hammer, do you know what happened?
What, with Hammer?
Yeah,
He's disappeared. I think he just disconnected. I think he's lost his Xbox Live. Or something
right.
like major's
Kind of
happened.
standard F1 thing.
Because he was
Yeah,
1 minute he was there, and then next minute he was gone.
Oh, we brought him straight back in. Like I said, doggy's chance, mate, innit, you know what I mean? As with everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone gets a doggy's
As
chance.
far as I know, that's what it was like.
Shag, it was a freak moment. There's been no lag in this at all. I mean, none. From our
Excuse me.
perspective. And then it just happened. Other than what happened with
Yeah.
you, obviously.
Yeah, that's
That's what I mean.
But
Up
that
until the
happened
point, there was
after we
nothing.
brought Wade back in.
We were shocked. No, it was when Wayne
Not
disconnected.
as shocked as I was.
Next when Ben moved,
Honestly, I
and
had
then we
to pick
saw
my
Shag retired.
chin up off the floor.
Oh, here we go. Battle for second place, mate. Well, Shag, do you know what? I know it's not exactly where you want to be, but I do appreciate blending Saturday and Tuesday together every so often, mate. I like it, to be fair. Got an old professional voice in the whole party here. So we've got
Yeah,
then
yeah.
second. Much love, man. Hey, all I'm saying, get through the season. Divide went down the outside.
Hey, it could be worse, Shag. You could have been here earlier on when he turned around and said in full flow, follow WOR.
Yep.
Yeah.
Divide
Who
went
the
down
hell
rather
are
quickly.
they? I've never heard of them. Like. I know I'm a
I did call him World Online Shag after. Oh, Divide sticks up the inside. Keel tapped him.
Yes, we are in the Elderly Racing League. Elderly Sports.
Yeah, as we said earlier, guys, the E doesn't actually sound for anything yet, so use your
The E.
imagination.
Yeah, the E. Just put whatever you want. Ecstasy. It could be. I don't know. Do whatever you
Make
want.
it whatever
It's
you
kind of
want.
left for interpretation.
Yes,
but
you
at the
interpret
moment,
what
the
you
only
want from it.
Can I just point out for the viewers at home, guys, Penguin has absolutely left these guys, and it's going to rain for about 5 or 6 laps in a bit, so get your brollies out, folks.
Oh, and Void has got past Keo.
Yeah, I think he stuck it down
Has
the
he?
inside of him, didn't he? Yeah, he
Yes.
stuck it down the inside of him.
Yeah,
An
he's got past
amazing
him.
move. These two guys are battling that much. I know, well, do you know what? I will point out, Ben hasn't pitted yet.
No, he's thinking about the one stop, you know.
Unbelievable. Well, we've got rain. Going to the rain, that's an unbelievably risky strategy, and Kyron's a little bit wide. We'll now
I
go
was
back
going
to
to
the
say,
second,
taking a
third
new
battle.
line around that corner.
But I say, I think it kind of determines the X straight line, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Kind of bending a little bit, and kind of Uri Geller spoon.
Here comes
bending shit.
Keo.
Here comes Keo, so thank you very much for that, Shag. We've got now going down the main straight, Keo diving down towards the inside of Voids. These two are just basically, I don't think these two like each other. These guys are just kicking crap out of each other. But basically, look at that, we're starting drama in esports. We've been renamed for pretty much a day, and there's drama already on track. Yeah. Right.
Now,
So
one
we've
thing
got
I
here.
have noticed, Kai
Go on.
is catching Ben.
Oh, there we go. He's gone up the inside.
Oh, he's done it up the inside.
Oh,
Tap
Oh,
it. Oh my
Silver.
goodness me.
there was contact. Keo did
You
contact
raced this
back
close. I think it's the third time they've done that in 3 consecutive laps here. It's just a shame that we don't have another Ferrari on the track because we can't do a comparison with the front wings. But if there is damage, Keo, believe you me, will feel the effects. Let's get back on board with Keo personally now. These two guys are getting a lot of telly time. But it's just simply because
I'm
they're
going to
battling.
outfit down the field.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Down the field.
The next one, I think Silver said, wasn't it Forrester with Ben? I believe that, or Kai with Ben. I think that's the next one.
Yeah, Kai is catching Ben, not at a rapid rate, but obviously Ben not pitting. Them tyres are going to be horrible.
East, I tell you what, if he pulls it off, Shag, it was based on our practice discussion earlier, wasn't it, about the one stop. Do you think, as we were talking, we'll get a little bit analytical here, as we usually do at this sort of stage coming into midpoint of the race. Divide has left Keo, by the way, just to kind of point that out. So we'll go back onto the Ben and Kai battle now. With what we took out the one stop, we noticed something on the pit strategy. We pointed out, Silver, didn't we, right at the start, but when we were on the grid. A 3-stop strategy, if it was a completely dry race on normal temperature, a 3-stop strategy is only 2 seconds slower, including pit stop time, than a 2-stop. So and we spoke about it, will the 1-stop damage Ben? It doesn't seem to be doing him much favours at the moment. Obviously, track position is key,
No,
but then what's your opinion,
to
mate?
find out he's going to have DRS here. Going down the
was
straight,
about to
back
say.
straight.
We are on board. I will get on board with Ben, have a little flick back now. So Kai is closing on him. Is he going to get it?
He's
He
not
is,
going
he's
to
got
get it.
DRS.
He's got a DRS, but he's not close enough to make a move.
Look at that. Don't worry, kids. The parents are not having a proper scrap. They're just having a racing.
Yes, mum and
By
dad
the way,
are there.
yeah, by the way, kids, this is how you're made. These two are properly fucking with each other. There you go. That's going to screw people up, isn't it?
And isn't it ironic that a mum leads the dad?
Well, in qualifying, oh, Kai's tapped Ben! Kai's tapped Ben! Again. No, I'm not going to be really biased, but can you do that again on Tuesday, please? Thank you. Yeah, Dad's a bit rusty in that department, you know what I mean?
That was basically a mum giving him a bitch slap right there.
Yeah, Mum putting Dad in his place. Female power.
No, yeah.
Sorry, Ben.
Ben's going to watch this and think you utter.
Absolute balance. Oh, Mellish has gone off there on the far side, just watching Keo. He's
That's
not had a
cost
good
dad
race.
bad. That has cost dad badly. So,
Do you know what? He's fell back into the clutches of Forrester now as Ben, I believe. Let's have a look. No, not
Kai.
quite. Kai, sorry, forgive me. Dad, fucking granddad, hashtag, I don't know, whatever. So we've got Grim in 7th. He's had a very quiet race, Grim, ever since the opening battles with, obviously, our commentator partner, Beer. Who else was it? Kai, Forrester, Swears, even Mellish at a time. What a start that was. Oh my god. And now, we're starting to get a bit spaced out here, guys. I'll run through a quick classification because we haven't actually done this yet. We haven't had time to. Penguin is in first position at the moment, doing a very, very fine drive, of course. Divide, after battling with Keo, has fallen nearly 10 seconds behind Penguino. Penguin are looking on course at the moment, of course, just coming to half race distance for his first Grand Prix win. Obviously, we don't count your chickens until they hatch, unless you go and buy one from the shop and eat it. That way it's already hatched and you can enjoy your roast dinner. Right, so don't ask me. Fuck my life. Once again,
What are you
fourth
on?
time this race.
What?
I don't know.
I have no
I shouldn't
idea.
know.
I just. There's a padded cell with his name. Oh, lightning! There was lightning. Here comes the storm.
No.
I just seen a flash of
You're
lightning.
kidding.
Nope. Just seen a flash
Oh
of
my
lightning.
god, we've got lightning. Never. Let's have a look
And I
here.
think I can see spots of rain. I do believe
I
it's
see
yes,
it's raining.
the odd spot of rain. It's raining.
Yes, mate.
It
And we
is
can, guys, and
raining.
you know what? As soon as the rain comes out, them double figures come back on this stream. Like I said, please make sure you follow us on Esports Racing on YouTube. Go check it out with the top channel and
I'm
click on
going to
that.
call you on this, Pos. You said you didn't think it would rain before lap 30.
I was going to say, hey,
It's
we're not
like
quite raining yet.
29.
Hey.
It's hey, that's
That's me.
rain. You can't get out of it now. You've done it.
Is it raining? Nah, it's not raining. Ignore it.
Who was your prediction?
Don't look at the
by
clouds.
way?
Mine was Ben, funnily enough.
All right.
I believe
Not-
that Marley in
not
the
Silver's.
comments has said Keo, and Silver's was Divide.
I feel sorry for,
Mine originally was yours,
Marley
Jack.
not being able to go in, but he wasn't showing online or anything, was he, kid?
No,
know he was there.
we spoke about it with him. Oh my god! Like I said, we waited for ages and ages and ages and ages.
Yeah, we
waited
did, right?
25-3 in the end.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
bloody unfortunate, but like I said, we'll get you in, Marley. Not a problem, buddy. We'll get you in for next week, of course. And
Yeah.
show up for it.
Couldn't get him in during qualifying because it was just like the room, mate, and plus it was locked off anyway, so we couldn't get in anyway.
The hell's that noise?
Oh, that's like
Where we are? Oh, Kai's gone off. He's having a mare at the moment. Kai, keep your head, buddy. A long way to go. Half distance, just over. Long way to go. Manor need them points. You can just picture Forrester now just praying that Kai stays on and helps him out a little bit here. Because these constructors' points, it's not going to be damaging for them, of course. I believe Manor have nearly got it sewn up anyway, but I will double check that now for you guys moving forward. But Grim, once again, nice race for Williams, you know, as a teammate, of course, Grim. And we've got a battle, guys, on track. Toro Rosso, Beer, Wayne
Kai
Hammer,
is
battle
in the
for
pits.
8th.
Kai's in the pits.
Kai pits, let's have a little look then. We'll go over to Kai now. And will he slow down if you... Yeah, he slowed down.
Obviously,
We'll
it'll be
leave that one there.
intermediate.
I don't know. No, I don't think it's ready yet. Nowhere near. There's no spray on the tyres, is there?
Well, he's putting
Telltale
inters on.
sign usually. He's gone. You're kidding me.
He's gone inters. He's
Look
got
at
the inters on.
Wow, double stack
So-
from Forrester.
Yeah. Forsters went for inters as well. The
Okay.
track was just greasing up pretty sharp.
From my screen, let me just go onto the cockpit cam here a minute. Oh wait, oh
There
my
is
god, it
droplets
is.
falling down the screen. Yeah, it's
Is
raining.
it ready yet? Oh my god, it's.
There is a
This is
spray coming
crossover
off the
point, isn't it?
wheels.
Oh, it definitely is raining. That's definitely one thing you guys have proven me wrong on. But we'll watch Kai for a minute.
Yeah, I'm on board with Kai right now.
Oh, he's struggling a bit though. Is it a lap
Yeah,
too
them
early?
tyres. Possibly.
Oh no, because Beer and
Could
Wayne
you
are on it
wait
as
any
well.
longer?
Beer and Wayne. They're all pitting in.
Yep. Everybody's had enough of them. They've all come
What the
to
hell
enter.
is Mellish?
Oh.
Mate, you're not a bus. Get out the red lane. Come on, buddy. Oh god.
Here we go.
So we go.
Question, has
Mellish.
pitted?
No, but he needs to move. Oh, he did. Very nice. You actually got out the way of him. Good stuff there, mate.
So
Mellish.
Reddish hasn't pitted, and we're 29
Oh yeah,
laps.
yeah. No, he's pitted. He's pitted like 3 times. Mellish has
Yeah,
had. Should we just say Mellish has had a fun race, Silver? It's
He,
quite entertaining for him.
he's in a race, but it's just not this race.
Well, as you see, the Williams mechanics getting ready with a set of wheels, even though there's
Where
no
is he
mechanics
going?
there. I really want to go look at him now, but I'm basically watching to see where. What are you doing? Mellish, the pit lane's round, sector 3. Keep going. Follow the road round. God. Ben comes into the
He's
pits.
going in his freezer for something.
I think what Shag's going to do, he's going to go and freeze his bloody car, basically, and freeze Codemaster. I think he's going to.
Mellish, there's a wall there.
What is he doing? Just basically, I want to go. What is he doing? 12 viewers, guys. Thank you for watching. But what the fuck is going on? Divide has come out with Keo just in front of him. Kai's up to 4th, by the way. He's beaten Ben. He's beaten Ben out.
He's gone wide in turn 1 now.
He's gone wide as well. Goodness me.
Some mum joins behind him. Obviously
So
on
this is going to be the
enters
new
as well.
battle of the race, I believe. But will Ben be able to cope with it? Shag, as we agreed, I believe you
Mellish
were
is
there
in
the
the
other night
race.
with the penalties, weren't you? We were going to talk about not reading them out, I think. I'm not sure if it was you or me and Bear. I think it was me and you, wasn't it? I'm not sure who that was, actually, we're speaking to. But no penalties being read out. I didn't tell Silver. We've already had the banter about it already. Because I totally forgot to tell him before the race.
The only person to get any penalties from the last race was... he's
Oh,
not
no, I
racing
mean-
tonight, so...
I mean during the race, if that makes sense. Like saying
All
not
right.
allowed to go into the race director sort of thing, just in case anybody could potentially
Yeah.
be watching, or you know,
Ah,
was
yeah,
us,
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it, talking about it?
Oh,
What's
Well,
happened?
I have had.
Go on, Silver.
I have had a look. I have had a look at the penalties, but that's going to be tasty.
We will leave that to the end then. Silver's reaction. Now it makes it good because you guys now don't know what people need to do. I think it gives it a bit more of an edge, personally. But
Well,
if it doesn't
the
work,
thing-
we'll just
the-
reveal them later.
Well, the thing is, I sort of partial to knowing somewhat up to the point where I've got to tell you who had penalties. I know
I mean, it's,
well,
I mean,
I got
Oh.
freaking 1. I nearly got believe 2.
Well, well.
going to be interesting by the sound of Silver's reaction. We are here, guys, on lap 32. The closest thing to a battle I'd probably say is, I'd say Wayne and Beer are still going at it down in 7th, well 7th now because Grimm's pitted, of course. So, yeah, really, really good race. I'm almost tired now, to be honest with you. The start of that race, once again, absolutely ferocious. No, I don't want to lead the multiplayer lobby. Fuck off, B button. We don't like you. No one does. God. Like the bullied kid in school, that B button, isn't it? So Beer chase with Wayne all over the back of him now. Oh, there's no... I nearly made the mistake of saying DRS. Fuck it, why not? Let's just have DRS for the rain, why not? So, Silver, what do you make of it so far? They may as well have a chat. All depends about the rain now, doesn't it?
It does. It now all depends when the rain stops and who's going to bite first and getting them slick tyres back on again.
It must be said, these Manners have put themselves as well, mate, isn't it? Into an absolutely perfect position to strike potentially higher up the field here.
Well, I'm surprised they're both still racing after the bloody last week and the week before and the week before and the week before.
Yeah, it's just been... I think that you would consider it to be an absolute shocker for Manor recently, wouldn't you? I'd probably say only Senna had worse luck, really, or Shag even, potentially. I've had worse luck
speaking of
in
Senna.
Saturday Championships. Yeah, speaking of, he's not showing up for a few weeks. I don't know, because if he's obviously missed a few weeks. He missed a few weeks, didn't he? And if he hadn't missed them, he would have been a lot higher up, you know what I mean? But obviously, outside commitments, you obviously put all stuff like family, you know, other business in front of racing. You know, it'd be wrong if you didn't, of course. It says me with the family upstairs while I'm racing, of course. That just works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it says
so Forrester
do any practice during the week.
It sits with the family too much. So Beer and Wayne are still with each other here, guys. Kind of interesting times. Beer needs to stay in front of Wayne, no matter what the cost here. He has to stay in front of him based on his championship aspirations. He's only going to drop at the moment. Oh, go on.
Speaking of the championship, where is Ben?
I will have a look. Ben is currently in 5th position, so he will take the lead on the championship as it stands. Venom's still, obviously, he's still registered with us. He's on, why the hell? Oh, I'll watch broadcast for a bit, why not? No, let's not. So basically, Venom is currently sitting on, I believe, 148 or 149. I will confirm that in a bit for you. Ben is on 140. He has to keep 5th position to retake the lead of the championship. Beer, of course, simply has to win. Difficult looking from this position. Weirder things have happened, of course. If you guys remember Monza with Ben and Keogh, who can forget that? And based on that, obviously, it put Jan onto a podium position, so anything can happen.
Well, luckily, Ben and Keogh are nowhere near each other.
Yeah, I was about to say. Oh, Kai loses it there, going through towards the beginning of Sector 2, going down towards the sharp left-hander. Just catches it. There's absolutely no battling going on other than Beer, and we've got a yellow flag.
Jump to number 8, Wayne Hammer. He's all over.
Let's go to
Mr. Beer.
Cheers, buddy. Thank you. That's absolutely superb. Thank you very much, Shag. Right, I'm back on board with Wayne. I think we've got a gap of around... God, there's a minute up to 1st position. I tell you what, Penguin's on it here today, guys. I will say that. Just to kind of drop in a little bit of a mention.
No, yeah.
But, by
You
goodness
know what,
me.
I like it how last week we gave first a load of TV time. This week he's only had about 30 seconds.
Hey, we gave Shag most of the bloody TV time last week. I mean, battling every lap
Beer's
of the
AI
race.
car.
Actually had a really good race last week. I really enjoyed last week's
obviously
race.
with all of what went on, we just Shag of all went on. Well, you've seen it, I'm assuming. We just left it on Beer's AI while we were talking. I totally forgot what car I was watching. I was like, oh, yeah.
So actually, I'm going to pose the question to Shag. Apart from obviously you crashing out, what do you think of the race?
Yeah, from a perspective of a driver.
It was alright. I was just getting into that rhythm. You know, when you start getting into a rhythm, it took a couple of laps just to get the tyres up to temp. Once it got into temp, I started hitting the zone, making a couple of the odd mistake here and there, but I was going a long time. I could have made the tyres last a little bit longer. But I went for an early pit stop to try and get the undercut.
I'm going to have to cut across you guys. What on earth is Mellish doing?
I've no idea.
I
I'm
gave
watching.
up asking that question.
Guys, is he driving the athletics track or something?
What is he doing?
What is he doing? Is he making his own? Is he making his own vlog or something going around Austin? Oh, look, there's a tree. What is it? What is going on? There's an old phrase in basketball. Do you know what, Shag? This guy isn't ready for prime time. What is he? What's in there?
Really?
What's it? I'm only going to apologise here for people watching this. We're going to have words after, but moving on anyway. Let's go back onto the main core of the race. Alright, a bit interesting, guys. Forgive me there. Maybe we consider a little bit unprofessional, but that was just...
Ooh, Wayne, he's still catching beer.
The gap was... Do you know what? I'm going to look a bit further behind Wayne here at the moment, guys. Looking from Beer's car on the kind of dip in the straight.
There's somebody else
see
coming
Grim
up
in the
behind
background. You can see
Yeah.
Grim in the background.
Yeah.
This is coming to be a
Looking
corker.
back from Wayne's car.
Between you and I, Shag, from a spectator point of view, Silver will probably agree. Well, he won't because he wasn't here for it. One better race than this, Austria. Well, Hungary's battles was the only other one better than this. That and Austria and Hungary's battles. This has been fantastic. You know what I mean? In terms of action, it's just been filled with it. But we will just run through a classification in a few minutes, guys. We'll probably wait till it gets to about lap 35 on board with Beer at the moment. I'm going to go on board with Wayne simply because we'll be able to see Grim very soon. There he is in the background. Around about 3.5 to 4 seconds off him at the moment. Oh, do you know what? I tell you what, I bet Wayne wishes he had the DRS now, lads. Who's that? Who's that?
I didn't see that.
Mellish. Mellish.
Millis.
Is it terminal damage? Have they disqualified him for actually, like, forgetting where the track is?
I don't know, I'm having a look now.
I'm lost for words from what I've seen, but yeah.
It could be either or, but it hasn't updated in the race incidents yet.
I think it would just be a retirement, wouldn't it? I think, unless he's not left because I can't focus on his car. So I guess Mellish has just not had a fun race. Do you know what? I was impressed with him at the start. He kept up with you guys very well, and then it just kind of all tailed off with his 175 mile an hour dive bomb, nearly T-boning Kai off, which was kind of scary. But yep, we currently are running. I'll give a classification, guys, just while we're running through. Feel free to cut across me if there's any action here, guys, by the way. We've got Penguin in first, just dominating, it must be said. 12.4 seconds ahead of our new racer, Divide, who has had a very strong showing in his first race. 12.4, it'll go up to 12.8, well 12.9 even, he's losing time here at the moment. We've got Keo a further 9 seconds back. Keo's race, ever since the battle with Divide, has just fallen through the floor. Kai is in fourth, good comeback drive. Ben is still going around in fifth. Forrest is beginning to catch him, he's sixth position, 52 seconds off Penguin up front. Beer is in seventh, further 13 seconds back. Wayne then, the gap is just under 2 seconds. Oh, go on, mate.
Grim is definitely reeling these two in.
We will focus then on Grim
a hell
in
of a
ninth.
lot more. He's
Swizz
a hell of a lot closer than what he was.
Thank you, Shag. That's what I'll do, mate. I'll get on board with him now there, buddy. Cheers for that. Just run through the last one. Throw it out there. That Swizz
made
is
a mistake.
Oh, let's have a look. Oh, you
he's
can
gone
see
off.
he's just... Get your head together, Wayne boy. As we were saying, Shag, earlier, he's had a hell of a week. The highlight of his week needs to get this. He would have been a lot higher if it must be said. The disconnection dropped him 3 places. Well, it's obviously dropped him more than that because he was
Grim
just
in the
behind Ben.
background now.
You can see Grim on board with Grim. Go on, we'll give Broadcast Cam a bit of loving, shall we? We haven't been on that much in this race. It's been giving me absolute crap all the way through.
Oh yeah, it does.
But
sometimes.
hey, Shag, it took me about 17 minutes to swear as well. I've done quite well. I've turned it down quite well.
That's a record. That's definitely a record.
I know. Well, last week it took me 17 seconds. Silver pointed out. Oh no, it was 14, wasn't it? It still said 0 minutes on the stream. I was like, oh crap. So, like I said, once the first swear word comes out, you know.
And the week before, well, we weren't even mentioned the week before.
Oh, you get. Hey, no. You gave me free reign. You gave me free reign to do what I pleased. Yeah, moving on. Grim is. I'll tell you what, guys. Grim is now gonna. This is gonna be the battle of the race, isn't it? I think. Grim and Wayne at the moment. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It is a tricky one.
No, Hammer's not catching. In fact, I think Hammer's losing time to Beer now.
He is. It seems like Beer has just about got away. Beer, I tell you what, in this race, Shag, I wouldn't say that, I mean, we already know, as we discussed earlier on in the qualifying, myself and Silver, it's not his favourite track by any stretch of the imagination. Beer hasn't necessarily won battles, he's got away from them. So, you know, obviously it counts as winning, doesn't it? But, you know, in the
there was a moment when
sense,
Forrester tapped his rear end and Forrester went, whoa, but Beer was
Well,
said he was just taking his racing line. I think he was ahead anyway.
No, he did.
From my
He
view.
did it. No,
Yeah.
caught on stream, mate. It was. I've got the absolute. I was on board with Swizz actually
Yeah.
at the time, and you could see it all. It was, and he
Yeah.
tapped you as well. That's what spun him round.
Yeah.
But no, to be fair, guys, just to kind of give a bit of a spoiler, my missus is upstairs with the baby while I'm streaming, and all you can hear is woohoo. It's kind of humorous up there.
One thing to bring up, obviously, you are looking at a potential battle between Wayne and Grim. Forrester
Yep, go on.
is also catching Ben.
Oh, was he fan? I did notice that. I did kind of pull it up a little bit, but I kind of alluded to
He
it a little bit.
seems
By the
to
way,
be-
is this a record for Forrester since the first half of the season, finishing this many laps? I can't think he's been this far, is
I
it?
know. I said the same thing to Kai actually.
Kai doing really well. He should be a lot higher up. He had a bit of an incident in the first lap here.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Oh,
say Kai should be
yeah.
higher up. He's in fourth.
No, that he should be higher. He should be up there with the top three. Really up there with the top three. He had a bit of a... I mean, he started on pole and ended the first lap in 9th, so, you know, one of them.
Well,
Just
the
don't
top
start on
three
pole
are-
in esports.
Well, I'd say the top three are gone. The top two are definitely gone.
It seems it, doesn't it? It does seem it. My controller's fully charged, but I've got to leave the charger wire in, because if I press middle button, this stream goes bye-bye. We've got a battle here, guys. Grim and Wayne.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Grim, yeah, looks like he's close enough to... Is he close enough to get a slip?
He'll pick up the draft. I don't think it will kind of... It'll put it towards him. I think this here now is all about the build-up here for Grim. All about the build-up. Patient
Still
build-up.
raining, so the track's still getting wet. So
Do you know what?
Yeah.
It's not raining as hard. It doesn't
it
seem...
was only supposed to be a
It's
short
definitely
shower.
coming down. It was meant to be about bloody 5 laps, wasn't it? But...
Yeah.
Or 5 to 10, but it's nearly been 10 laps now. 29 was when the rain initially came down hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's still ahead of
This is where
Jan, though, by
at
the
lap
way.
39
Shaq,
it
just
just
to point out.
decides.
Dodged that
Well,
bullet.
Silver was the one who pointed it out in qualifying that we thought we were going to get a bit of rain there. It went black in qualifying, but then there was a little bit of a break in the cloud right at the end. Here we go, guys. This is going to be the big one. Grim now. We'll go on to broadcast cam with Wayne Hammer. Here
Not
we go.
close
Grim
enough
with
yet.
a great line. No, well, I'll tell you what. We've seen moves done into this first corner. A stunning move earlier by Divide that got countered with an even equally as stunning cutback from Keo. But we will look at these guys in a minute. The battle for 8th position rages on.
You wouldn't believe what was going on in my head when I took that overtake and freaking down that back straight. The speeds we were going. There's 3, 4
stop
abreast and stuff.
Oh,
It was-
I was watching.
Honest,
And my hands
I
up.
was going. Oh, actually, you could hear me if it was. You could hear my game chat. I was going. "Yoo-hoo!" That straight.
Do you know,
That was class.
my voice is still so... I didn't kind of obviously go as loud as what I would do if baby wasn't here at all. I'd be running around the room by now fucking screaming my head off, but it was amazing, the battling. And here we go, guys. We are now going into... Do you know what? I feel quite bad. Oh, we're going into the long
He's
straight. I almost forgot where the
definitely
bloody hell we
got a
were.
good chance here. Definitely got a
Grim
good
needs
chance.
to
It's
get-
close enough to pick up quite a bit of that slipstream.
He certainly does here, Shag. Here we go, Grim now. He's not quite going to get it. I don't
Not
think he's going
quite.
to slip.
Needs to knock it up. Needs to knock it up to Rich just for that straight.
Oh, Wayne's gone wide though.
Oh, he's made a mistake. Yeah.
He's gone
had to
wide.
give up
He's made a
position.
mistake and Grim
Yeah.
goes through.
But you see, he
Now.
actually gave up the position because he took all 4 wheels off the track. You've got to give the position.
We've had a few of them incidents, Shag, and in absolute
Yeah.
honesty, the guys have been better than some of the guys who went all 4 wheels off the track. I didn't think even needed to give the position back because they were about second half of the road, but they still did. It's been brilliant.
Yeah.
This has been
Yeah.
a shining example of what this new bloody racing... We're not a new league, we're a new
Yeah.
name, we're a new branding, we're a new identity. This is what we need to start off by doing, and we're doing it.
Yeah.
I'm happy for all
Racing
of you.
etiquette,
Proud of all
my
of you.
friend. Racing etiquette. That's all you
Forgive
need.
the swear word, but I'm fucking damn proud of this. I am. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Right,
Well,
now,
fucking
however-
only ways up, kid.
We're going to switcheroo here. Will Wayne get the DRS? I don't think so. Grim seems to have a little bit more pace.
You keep mentioning
wet.
DRS, it's raining.
I know. Well, hey, come on, man. You know what I mean? I live in Wales, leave me alone. Right, what we got?
He's got commentator freaking mind block.
Oh,
So
guys,
excuse
just
him.
to show, forgive me here, just to show how dominant Penguin has been, he's just lap Swizz. Oof. Wow.
My thing is right now, Forrester and Ben.
It's still, well, I think we can safely say that I believe that Wayne has got... I'd say Wayne has been overtaken by Grim cleanly, hasn't he? But look here in the background, you can if we go on board with Beer now in 7th position, which, like I said, is going to be enough just about, I believe, to keep his position in the championship. Oh, more than so. Forrester has to win, basically, from this position. And obviously, it looks like Ben, by the way, will be taking the lead in the championship. And there goes a couple of dishes.
Shank's obviously making his dinner.
Fucking hell.
Yes, viewers, even commentators eat now and then.
Well, I did go to
you-
the shop and get my Haribo, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. But yeah, we'll move on from that conversation before I piss myself off.
What are you having for dinner, Shag?
I do not want to reveal my ingredients of my fucking food. Sorry for swearing, folks. But if you see my
give over.
you'll be swearing as well.
Hey, don't you worry about it. Let's have a little look. We've currently got then Grim. He is sort of catching Beer. Beer ran a bit wide there, by the way. Beer ran very wide there.
Oh, Forrester.
Grim has
you
caught him
hit
up.
The brakes a bit better there, mate.
He's caught Beer up, by the way. We've got another battle here. I'll go to the
No.
ones. Forrester. There he is. Oh, this race is about to get very, very interesting with the dry conditions coming back.
And it's stopping. The rain is stopping.
Right, now we're going to talk tactics,
there is
guys.
Dry line. There's a dry
We're
line
going to...
appearing.
Should we just say, for instance sake, lap 43 it stops? No, lap 42 it stops, which it looks like it will, maybe 41. Say you've got 15 laps to go. Super soft or soft tyres, go. I would personally do soft, but that's me.
I would personally go. I can make the super softs do 14, 15 laps, though, mind. They will go that distance.
Would it be worth the risk? There's no more stops after this, of course. After the dry weather,
It's
after the
how
rain
much
subsides.
grip. You're only initially going to get 7, possibly 8 good fast laps out of a set of a super softs.
This race
But-
isn't over. May I point out? But go on, Shaq. Sorry, forgive me.
The track will be cold, so you're best to have the softer tyre on because the track will be cold through being wet with rain.
One tyre they won't be putting on is the mediums. I'll tell you that now. If they put their mediums on, they're
No,
going to be incredibly
no.
struggling. We've got a battle,
It's gonna be
guys. We've
stupid.
got a battle. 5th and 6th.
Yeah.
Forrester
Yeah.
somehow has hauled Ben in. I mean, the gap was about a
And
second and a half. Now it's
And
under a few
Grim's
tenths.
all over the back end of Beer as well, so that's another battle. I'll keep an eye on. We've got Wayne
I
Hammer
will keep
in
my...
mid still.
Oh God, there's a 3-way battle. I'm going to keep an eye on Ben and
Yeah.
Forrester just briefly.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on
oh.
the Beer and Grim battle. Oh,
Cheers, buddy. I'm going to keep myself on the X button, ready to go onto Beer's car. Oh, Forrester's all over the back of him, guys. Lap 41 we're entering now.
we're coming round to whether we decide to go into the pits or not, so we'll find out if Beer, Grim and Wayne. Oh, Beer goes very wide, second last corner.
Beer goes wide. Let's have a look.
Stays out though. Stays there. Oh, come on,
Grim.
start finish straight.
Oh, go on.
Oh, there
Get off
was a
this
little bit
camera
of
angle.
contact, but I think
A little bit from
good
wing
decision
tap.
there, Forrester.
Beer
Good
lost it in the
decision
second
there.
last corner, and
We'll
it
see
really
if...
put me out of sync for the last corner.
Goodness me, I'm jumping back and forth like a bloody yo-yo here. The battle for 5th position, Ben and Forrester then. Let's have a quick double check here. We are running... Oh my God, they're close. For God's sakes.
Forrester tried going down the tried see if he can get on the outside in the S's, but he had the second thought about it, so went to the final bit.
Thank God I was watching Grim. Oh my God, he's going for it here though. Forrester...
Grim seems to have more pace than Beer, but Beer's just putting the car exactly where Grim does not want it.
And that's
Just can't get
Wayne
past him.
Hammer royally back into it. We've got Ben
Oh,
now,
he
by the
has
way,
indeed.
guys.
Hammer's all the
Battle
back.
for 5th. Goodness me, there's so much happening. No DRS, of course, forgive me. We've got Ben and Forrester side by side going into
Hammer
the end
got
of
all
the
sideways.
DRS straight. And Forrester gets round the outside of Ben.
It's
Oh,
gone wide.
it's run
Three-way
wide.
battle coming back long straight here. It could
Oh,
be anybody's
what do
here.
I do? Ben's got Forrester. Quick.
So I'll keep
Grim's
an eye on
about
Ben,
to take
it's
Grim's
fine.
gonna
Beer.
get Beer.
Beer's about to take Beer.
Here's
Goes on
my
the
thick Beer.
outside.
That's awesome.
Forrester's got Ben again.
Oh, still in the braking.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Ben, no,
yeah,
Grim's
yeah,
got
Ben,
Beer,
take it back.
but he's
Oh,
not.
Beer's coming back. Beer's coming back up the inside.
He's gonna have him.
Oh, is it too much?
He's got him. No, he's not. He
Oh,
has.
he's done it.
That brings
He's
Wayne
done
into it.
Wayne's over the back end of Grim now as well.
Oh, Grim on the inside. Right, back up to Ben and Forrester. Fuck's sake.
Ben's putting
Right, here
away
we go.
by the looks of it.
Right, I think Ben, but then obviously with the slipstream on the main, I'm going to call it the DRS straight just to cover my own arse. And we're going to go back on board now with Beer. This is a 3-way battle coming into the second to last corner.
Who's going to flinch
Good.
first for the pits? Not this time.
Oh my
Not
god,
going
I
for
think
another
Beer,
lap.
this is just this.
Oh, Forrester ran wide.
I'm speaking like a Mongo. Right, here we go then. Grim
Well,
and Wayne, let's
Hammer's
go on
got a
to...
good chance to make a move here.
He certainly does.
Grim.
Bone dry track now, guys. Bone dry track. This has to be the lap they come in.
Oh, it comes up, try to go for the inside, keeps it nice and tight. Oh.
Go back on board with Ben and Forrester. I believe that Ben seems to have escaped Forrester a little bit here. I don't think unless Forrester gets an absolute keen line going through the actual corner here. I don't know, he's not. I think so. That means we can safely say we're going to go back onto the 7th, 8th, and 9th battle here now. And do you know what? Just
Dropped
because
off
we haven't
from
shown the
Beer a
race
little bit,
leader.
but Wayne Hammer is all over the back end of Grim.
There's Penguin. There's Divide. There's Keo. There's Kai, who is catching Keo, by the way, guys, at quite a quick rate, I believe. But we'll go back now to the battle with Beer, and that camera angle isn't going to work. Neither's that one, because it looks like the car has a penis. Right, so we're going now down the DRS straight here, guys, the back straight of Austin, Texas, see up the Dakota track. 14.5 laps to go for these guys. We'll go on board with Grim. What a bloody race this has turned out to be. God, I'm alive. And the three of them are still nose to tail, guys.
Oh. Nobody's going into the pits yet. Nobody's flinching for this. Who's going to be the first one to slip on the slicks?
We've got a new follower, and I'm not sure if he's... I couldn't actually read what he said, but I'll kind of not pay attention. Cheers for following, though, buddy. 163. Keep them going towards that 200 mark, you know what I'm saying? Top 30, the bottom here. You wouldn't have thought this is a battle for 7th, would you? Goodness me.
No.
Right, let's have a look here.
No.
Who will pit? Oh, Forrester's all over the back of Ben again, for the life of me.
Oh, yes.
Grim's doing it. Grim's picked it.
Grim's going for
Now.
it. I'll tell you what
Now,
tyres
guys,
he's
there's
putting
still
on.
spray. There's still spray. Is it too early?
Oh,
Is
Forrester,
it
keep
too
control
early?
there, buddy.
I'll stick
Right,
on
we'll have a
Grim
look
and I'll
now.
tell you, update the details.
Thank you very much, mate. I'm going to keep
And
my
he's
eye
out-
really
and he's
peeled
out-
once again on
he
the
is
battle
out
for
in the yellow
5th.
ball tyres, which I do believe is the soft.
Yeah, he's gone for soft. That's what I was saying I'd go for personally. But with 13 laps to go and the potential of
Comes
being
out.
lapped,
Joins the truck. Let's see what them slicks are like. Come up
Here's
for the
one for you
first
guys.
corner.
we've got probably our biggest battle yet between Ben and Forrester. Goodness me, they're still going at it, wheel to wheel.
Look how close they are. Forrester's got him.
Goodness me, Forrester's got Ben. Forrester's got Ben, but Ben's going back into the slipstream. Get that broadcast cam, give me a good view. That's one of the best.
Oh,
Forrester squeezes Ben, but Ben goes for it. And Ben gets him. Ben runs wide. Oh, go on, Ben. Go on, Forrester, lads. Go on, Forrester trying to hang it around the outside. Ben keeps it. Unbelievable driving, like seriously.
I don't think he's that
Goodness
much
me.
off the pace on these slicks, by the way. I think
Is he not?
no, he seems to be just holding it together. He's not sliding.
We'll just flick through the field
He's
really
still
quickly
doing
guys, just to make sure
reasonable.
no one else is pitted.
Yeah.
We've got a pitter. Divider's pitted. I believe he has gone in for the super soft tyres.
Yep.
Interesting.
On medium
13
track.
Ben
laps.
pits.
Well-
Ben pits, guys. Ben pits.
Yep.
Ben has pitted.
Grim's
Let's have a look at the
just coming round
speedometer.
now.
Ben keeps it nice and smooth there. So let's have a look at Beer. And there's still a battle. Oh, my voice is going, man. Thank God this isn't the start of the race. Ben is coming out now. I believe Ben will be... Oh, and Beer pits. Beer pits in.
Yeah,
Sister
Grim's
Toro
about
Rosso,
to
the only one left
start
currently.
round
Forgive me,
to-
Shag.
Oh,
I have to say it. Let's have a look. Wayne comes in. Let's have a look here. Grim did come out in front of Swizz. Swizz, by the way, guys, is still going here with a fixed engine, should I say. He's not actually blew up yet, so my prediction is not right. Keo
But
and
I'm just
Kai
on
still
with our
on
race
Inters.
leader. Let's see what he's going to do.
He's still on Inters, isn't he, I think, Penguin?
He is.
Beer comes out
Wayne,
the
however,
pits.
still on Inters.
He's in.
Beer's out the
Grim.
pits.
Penguin's
Beer's
in.
gone
Beer's
dramatically
in
wide.
the first corner. He's totally lost on the first corner.
Intelligent driving there by Beer. He could have gotten just in front of Grim, but he let him through. Very, very good race etiquette, as Shag said earlier.
What's Penguin going to go on? What's he going to do?
Will Divide get
Penguin's
back
got
into the
supers.
race, though? Penguin's got supers. Swizz is already on them. Keo pits is not pitted in yet, guys. Keo is not pitted. His tyre strategy, Silver, as we pointed out
He is
earlier,
now.
has let him down. Kai is all over the back of Keogh, by the way. He's literally right
Keogh's
behind him
in
going
the
into the pits. As is Kai right behind him.
Oh.
Divider's overtaking the pair of them, guys.
But the Ferrari garage is in front of the Manor and they've gone on supers.
How far is Penguin ahead? Oh, guys, Penguin's away. Barring penalties, then... Oh, wait there. Keogh has been jumped, I think, has he? No, he's not. Sorry, that was kind of pit lane lag. Forrester is still 5th, but he hasn't pitted. Ben...
This is going to bring Kai and Keogh out very, very close to each other.
Oh, man. Do you know what? All these battles are going to be absolutely bloody nail-biting. We've got Beer on supers, Grim on softs. We've got Wayne still on inters.
Forrester's
I
in
think
as well.
Wayne... Forrester's in. Right, I think Wayne is going to get jumped here. Forrester is into the pits. Ben, I believe, has already gone past him. Ben's gone past him already. Ben's got him easily here. That pit stop. The guys who stayed out a lap longer have left themselves in a bit of lumber here, to be fair. Forrester, do you know what? Forrester may come out just... But, oh, Wayne's coming into the pits now. Grim. Oh, Beer's gone wide, guys. Beer just went wide. God. Please, guys, just give me a minute. Please. Right, so here comes Grim up into 7th now. Will Beer get Wayne? He does, comfortably.
He will do.
Comfortably. Swizzle's still going around here, guys. By the way, I think this is kind of interesting to point out, the furthest car at the back is only 1 lap down, and we've only had 2 retirements here today, of course, guys. So, of course, this is there's only 3 more races to come after this, round 13 of 16 here, of course. And the next race takes us to Mexico, in Mexico City, just to prove a point. And, of course, guys, I'll be bringing you that. But before we do that, we're going to be with esports racing, going on the world trip. We're going to go back to Austin, so we've got a couple more days in this beautiful county, or state, should I say, as it is in America. Call it county, whatever, do what you want. But yep, we are going to be here for the 50%er. Watch that on twitch.tv // that's interesting, / Mustafa Shag, and that is Mustafa with F, of course. Right, so the battle here, of course, is for 3rd, I believe. Keogh and Kai. Never thought I'd see these two on the track at the same point together, to be honest.
No, neither did I. I never thought I'd see Kai do this many laps in a race.
No, I'm surprised that Manners is still going without blowing up, and Swizz is still going also without blowing up. Shag blew up, not his own choice. But, you know, of course, I'm sure Shag would have preferred to crash into a wall. I mean, that's obviously just what all race drivers want to do. Head first, usually. But
No, not really.
so we are now currently running. Keogh is in 3rd position, Kai 4th. Kai runs dramatically wide in the background there. We'll get on board with him really quickly. And by God, I'm knackered. I'm actually tired. Commentating on this is blooming exhausting. Right, Ben is... Oh, by the way, guys, we got 10.5 laps to go. Of course, from about lap 50, we'll start doing our little review. If we're not in mad battling, of course, which we may be by then, because Wayne Hammer is not a million miles away from Beer. So Penguin is 1st, of course.
Not to mention Kai isn't a million miles away from Keogh neither.
Oh my God, and Forrest's not a million miles away from Ben. Well, we got 3 of us. I guess we can all manage 1 battle at a time. You know what I mean? So, kind of works. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Right, swig of cola. Let's refresh the mouth. Dry as a nun's vagina. Right, let's have a look. Always Coca-Cola. Anyway, we're back
prefer
on.
Pepsi like myself.
I used to, but it kind of got a bit bland, and the Pepsi I think is kind of too fizzy, to be fair. Or more fizzy than cola, anyway. And you know what,
No,
guys?
I just prefer Pepsi because it's fucking cheaper.
Battle number 1. Ben, Forrester. Didn't think these two would be battling straight away, but they are. Forrester's hauled Ben back in. Let's have a look here. Coming now in towards the second to last corner. On board with Ben, looking back at Forrester. Ben's got a lot of TV time, a lot more than last week, of course. So here comes Forrester then. Oh, that's a corner cut. That's silly. That's going to get you a 3-second if you're not careful there, Forrester. You've got to be careful here, mate. But that means he's going to be in clean route at the DRS. Ben doing what he can. Big... Oh, just turning a bit early there, Ben, but they both survive. Good driving by the pair of them. Forrester threw up into 5th position, but the battle, of course, as we know, is nowhere near over yet. Forrester in 5th. Will he manage to escape through these S sections?
Oh.
You alright, Silver? What's happened?
Yeah. No, I've just obviously I've looked at the penalty board, haven't I?
I'm guessing it looks juicy.
It does. If it stays the way it is, it does.
I just want to have a look, but I'm not going to. I'm sticking to my guns, peeps.
No, you don't.
The
Look,
E-Nation.
I'm not mentioning it.
The E-Nation. Kai is catching Keo. Forrester is still ahead of Ben, but Ben's got DRS. Forrester, whoa. That's not a double move you're allowed to do. Like, he's well clear of him at the moment. Forrester with Ben. Ooh, Ben all over the back of him. Goodness me, this race has been fantastic. Start to finish. Attacking, racing. Just people just not really... It's like the Austrian Grand Prix, as we were saying, Shag. It really is. It's become that sort of way, sort of a race now. No one knows what's going to happen next. And there's a three-way battle on the build here between Grim, Beer and Wayne also as well. Do you know what, I find it funny, we're going to be interviewing podium guys and the real stars of the race are the ones at the bottom. You know what I mean? But we've got here, Penguin is at the moment 16 seconds ahead of Divide. Keegan is a further 11 down.
Ben's
go on,
got
mate.
DRS again on Forrester.
Right, let's have a look then. Back on board. Thank you, buddy. Oh, it is Forrester. Ben just couldn't quite get it done. Will he remain within the second? Forrester usually does get a good
He's
line.
made a mistake in the exit there.
Oh, Ben just couldn't quite keep up with him. Will he be able to keep within a second though? Will Ben compromise? It's usually very good
he's
round
went all
there.
over.
Oh, Ben, once you lose your head going through the messes, it does bite your backside.
Messed that all the way up.
It's unfortunate for Ben there. He's kind of almost... and if Ben doesn't keep himself in 5th position, he will not take the lead in the championship, guys. That's just a pointer. I know obviously Venoms isn't here, of course. But, of course, if he joins back in, I think he'd have a 3-race absence. I think that's what we said, didn't we? And then obviously we're going to look at... See you later. But we've currently got then... and he's escaped DRS. So what we'll do, we're going to go back onto the battle behind.
Oh! Then we'll say, woohoo, see you later, and then we'll give all the Venoms points to Shag.
give them all to me. Pulse for president, hashtag. Right, we've got another battle, guys. DRS, battle for 8th position. Beer and Wayne, which has become a race-long battle. Wayne goes really wide to get past Beer. Is that the right choice? Beer hangs
Kai
around.
got Keo.
What? Wayne's just got
Kai's
Beer, by the
dead.
way, but... What? How?
I have no idea, but he is in death.
Wow! Kai into 3rd then. Goodness me, Keo. I tell you what, Silver, Keo has given himself his own funeral, in my opinion. But Kai loses it a little bit here. The battle for 3rd in shoes. The no traction runners are currently fighting for the final podium position.
Oh,
Keo very
Keo.
close to the back of Kai. That's a
Beer's
corner
in
cut
the
and a
pits.
half. Beer pits, what's happened?
Don't know, but he's coming in the pit.
Is it Wing? Is it Wing? Keep an eye on that for me, please, Shaggy Boy. That's absolutely superb, mate. Cheers for that, buddy. Oh, Keo's got
Keo.
Kai back! What a run by Keo!
No, wasn't a wing change. It's a tyre change.
What?
I guess Beer has come to the realisation that them tyres wouldn't go 13 laps.
Yeah, he's put another
God,
set of
this-
super softs on. He's coming out.
I think it is tactical, isn't it? Is it going to come out? I think he'll be way ahead of Swizz, won't he?
No, Swizz is just in front of him.
Wow!
Oh, there's his hat
Oh, he's
there.
Swizz is a lap down, I
Um,
think. No, that's not Swizz. Who's that? Swizz's engine's going, guys.
It's
Oh,
it's a
Penguin's
leader.
lap Beer.
Yes, I'm saying it's Penguin's lap beer.
Guys,
Oh,
When did Ben
Swizz's
pit?
car's knackered.
when did Ben pit? Ben's in 8th.
What? Ben put soft
Ben's
on.
in 8th. What's happened?
He pit. He pit this
I'm
lap.
assuming he's pitted. I was about to say he's a pit stop behind now. Is the tyre wear going to be too much? Kai's got Keo, by the way. Divide having a
Yeah,
absolutely superb race, but we'll go back to the matter at hand here. What is...
No, everyone's done 3 pit stops.
There's a couple I think that haven't. I think Wayne has done 2.
No, she's done 3.
Wow, and all of a sudden, guys, Grim is looking odds on it to get 6th place of all the people. I'm still confused.
Everyone's done 3 apart from... Oh no, Forrest has only done 2. He's the only one that's only done a 2-stop.
I think Forrester had that early stop and went onto the mediums though, didn't he? So he kind of rode it out right until the point of the wet conditions, which worked perfectly for him in the end, of course, because look where he is now. But Wayne...
They started on mediums.
Beer is now behind the race leader. Not looking good for him, is it? Present. But then, you know, it's points. Beer has said this all the way through, of course, as all you guys can kind of repute. Beer has said this, as long as he gets points, he doesn't care. You know what I mean? And he's still going to be within the title fight. He's still going to be within the hunt. Especially with Ben down in 8th place and Forrester only in 5th.
All over the back end of Wayne Hammer again.
He certainly is.
Where
Let's get us
is
into
Keo?
the broadcast cam. Keo's 4th. He's fallen behind Kai.
Kai, he's
so
leaving him though.
Here we go. Ben. Now, will there be Haas team orders? That is the question. Wayne is on the quicker tyre though. What would you do in this situation?
Wayne, just sit in front of him, he won't mind.
Yeah, I'm sure troll will be the phrase after the race if that happens. But Wayne, you know, saying that though, Wayne has his own battle of his own, doesn't he, in the championship? Think about it, Wayne's got to get his own points. Nobody is out of this championship hunt yet, remember that.
Oh no.
Well, in fact, no, they will be actually after this, I think. We'll run through the race with the table order later on. But there will be people out of the official running now. 75 points going to be gapped.
Kai,
yeah.
Sorry to cut you off there, Kai has left Keo.
Got Ben has over. No, Ben has not overtaken Wayne. Sorry, Silver. Go on, mate. I'll come back onto that. Let's have a look. Oh, Wayne's run wide. Wayne runs wide. Ben goes into 7th. We've got on board Keo. Where is Kai? Oh, there he is. Wow.
Yeah, he's gone. Completely left him dead.
Do you know we mentioned the phrase kind of flex your muscles a little bit? That's kind of the definition of it. Fucking hell.
But the manners are in 3rd and 5th.
The manners of all of a sudden. This, I believe, I'm just going to double check. In fact, no. It's not wrapped up the constructors at all. Because of Keo's joining a Ferrari. Ferrari are actually top of the constructors at the moment here, guys. So, we've got ourselves a battle each way. Wayne and DRS. I believe this is really just going to be to see off Beer, I believe. Kai 3rd, Keo 4th, Forrester all alone in 5th. Grim has escaped the man. I'd say he's escaped the Haas drivers now in 6th, but Ben will catch him at the end of the race. What an unbelievable Grand Prix this has been. Beer has... I think it may have been a misjudgment on Beer's part. No, he's not. Not quite. No, due to Ben being on the fresh tyres. I believe that...
But is he going to catch him with 4 laps? He has 4 laps to catch him.
The question is simply, will Grimm's tyres give out? That's it. I don't think Ben... Well, we know Ben has the ability to do it. He's done it before. He's a former... Let me have a look here. I've got the table up here. He is a... Do you know what? He's only won 1 race, apparently, in this thing. That was Azerbaijan. He's got a good few podiums. He's got 3 third places. Obviously had a 3rd place in Japan, didn't he, of course? But, yeah. So 1 race win between... Well, in fact, you know, saying that there's only 2 race wins in the top 3 drivers if you don't include Venoms. So, yeah. Right, so we've currently got then here... Let's have a look here. Ben has left Wayne a little bit here now. Beer, it's all going to be about whether Beer can catch Wayne at 147. Let's have a look at Penguin. Give me a second. Right. Have we got any battles going on? I don't think we have left, have we?
No.
Go on, Silver, what are you going to say, mate?
Well, I was about to say, what, you mean the penguin that has just flown off home? Effectively.
Literally, yeah. we might as well do a little quick race review while we're going round. I'll keep an eye out on battles. Penguin, guys, what do you reckon in terms of race performance?
Well, I'll take it then. What can you say, really? He got in front of Keo, and got in front of the Vides, and that's it, really. He's had it all his own way.
Good drive, I'd say. in terms of rating, man, I'd say 9 out of 10. Other than the fact that he had that little incident earlier on the race, didn't he, where he kind of started off a bit lower down, but coming through the field, Penguin has took off and left. Do a quick one as we're only a few laps towards the end.
9 out of 10. 6.5 out of 10.
Mind you, we said Keo's race was absolutely shite, didn't we, when he took off in Japan? So yeah, we can only say the same to him. Guys,
Exactly.
the new guy, Divide. I'm happy to bring him in. He's, you know, trialist as soon as last night, and look at what he's doing. You know what I mean? Proven racecraft.
I ain't got a problem with him, mate. You know, his driving etiquette's there. He's got the pace. Well, we know he's got the pace. He's practically shut Keo up.
Yeah, literally, didn't he?
I mean that in the nicest way possible, Keo. Your tyre decision was terrible, but I mean, come on.
It was wanted design, wasn't it? Yeah. Come in, and he's given quite a few people a lot to think about. I think we may have a race winner very soon, guys, to be said. Third position, Kai. I'll take this one. To be fair, Kai has had a bizarre race. Great qualifying, pole position. Had a bit of an, well, he's just an incident-filled race, isn't he? He tapped the back of Ben earlier, and all of a sudden he's found himself on a podium position. So, awesome drive by him in the end. You know what I mean? Should be a bit higher up, I think, personally. I reckon he'd be battling with Divide if he didn't have his problems, maybe even higher. But, great. Keo, who would like to do Keo's performance?
And
No
you
one.
can take that one as well.
Keo, then, guys, just to run through. Yeah, I'll give a quick sentence as we're coming towards
It's
the
your
end now.
thing, mate. I'm not joining in. We don't do that sort of thing, never. So
Yeah,
you just carry
why
on.
not then?
I'm not here.
Keo driven really well. I'd say Keo driven really well, other than the tyre choice, which is questionable at best. Probably, I'd say he's probably in the right position for himself. I'll run through Silver. I'll just blitz everyone off so we can see if there's any battles going on. Forrester, 5th position, disappointed. Had a collision with Bear and Shag earlier on. The qualifying performance was questionable at best. I don't know what he was really doing. Oh, where are we up to, mate? What are we up to? Ooh.
Bending Grim.
And talking about these guys, Grim, good drive for 6th, Ben 7th, but we're going to stop there with Wayne in 8th, Bear in 9th, and Swizz a couple of laps down in 10th. Let's have a look then. Here we go, guys. This is going to be a big battle here. This is going to determine how far, well, you know, Ben won't overtake Venoms unless someone's got about 50 seconds worth of penalties up front, which could happen, of course, but we will double check. Ben is...
Well, I
That's
know,
it, isn't it?
You don't.
It's going to be very interesting to see who comes across the line with what. Right. That cola was well needed again. Right, so Grim is in 6th position, Ben 7th. This is simply the battle of the race. The guys have just been kind of scrapping all the way through in terms of that. Grim, I think, has had one of the most exciting races on the field at the moment. Ben is hauling him in. Oh, look at this. Lap 55. Oh, he's got
I
DRS
reckon
at this.
that
It's going to be
55
close.
he'll have you. He'll have him this
55
lap.
now, mate. He's gone the outside. Ben on the outside. Is he going to do it? Has he got him around the outside? No,
no.
he hasn't. Questionable decision by Ben, but of course he's still within range. 2 laps to go here. Grim just in front there of Ben. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, Ben got an amazing exit there. Grim didn't, but of course there's nowhere to go through when you're on an S section. Other than drive straight in the middle of him, but that probably wouldn't work. Grim, 6th. Will Grim get his... This is going to be his best finish, by the way, guys, in esports. So, this is how we do it. ESR, Saturday Division, coming towards the end now. Grim versus Ben on the DRS. We will, of course, flick over to the race leader very soon, as he, of course, is well into his final lap at the moment. Let's have a look, and Wayne is not a million miles behind, ready to pick up the pieces if things go awry. DRS here. This time Ben takes the normal option down the inside, sensible option, dives into the inside and gets 6th position. So through goes Ben, nice and easy through Grim. Grim didn't really put much of a fight up, I'd say, to be honest with you. He knew the move was coming. Ben just on the newer tyres, which means, guys, we will now flick over to our race leader, Ninja Penguin, Ninja Penguino. Jay is currently driving around. He's changed over to Scotland. He's flying the flag for them at the moment. You know, flag change. First race is technically a Scot on this game, and he's away. So, No, he's more away than Scotland are from Britain. We'll leave that where it is. Right, no controversy hashtag. Right, so Penguin, he comes around the last corner of the second of the America's Grand Prix and takes the checkered flag. Penguin takes the victory provisionally, of course.
Groom and Ben are still going at it.
Still going at it. We're going to go on board really, really quickly with Divide. He's coming round now. Let's have a look here. Battling back to 6th position. They're still going at it. Oh, Ben's gone wide.
Ben went wide.
Oh, Ben. Oh, he ran wide there. Oh, Grim. Opportunistic move.
And there's Wayne.
He's put Wayne back into it. Divide comes across the line now to finish 2nd place. Good performance by him. Kai is just doing something. I don't know. Grim. Oh, goodness me. I missed the initial incident, guys. I'm not sure if you guys caught it, but that's interesting there. Keogh, of course, is in 4th position. We know that, of course, already.
Wayne's got Ben.
Forrester. What?
Wayne got Ben. Ben ran wide.
Wayne's got Ben. Now, this is a key point, guys. We'll learn the focus of the championship here. This is a key aspect of this championship. Will Wayne keep 7th? Oh.
Yeah.
Good performance, Forrester.
Well.
Will he do it? Ooh. This is tense. Grim, great battle. I think he's... Well, I say provision. We don't know, do we, of course, but...
Oh, yellows. So why have we got...
Yellows,
flags?
what's happened? What's going on, guys?
No,
Anybody see...
We got green flags now.
Swiss engine blown. Guys,
well, Wayne's coming on.
Wayne didn't give the position back. Oh my god. Wayne moved to 6th. Very interesting. And guys, we've got on board with Swizzle. He's got blue smoke. Right, oh my god, look at them penalties, Jesus. Right, guys, we have Penguin, who is into, claims his first race victory, guys. Divide Voids into 2nd.
Ben went
Kai
to 8th.
in 3rd. Ben fell to 8th. Yeah, he was 8th anyway, wasn't he? I think Wayne jumped Grim, I believe. Keogh 4th, Forrester 5th. Wayne in 6th, of course, jumping ahead of Grim due to penalties. Ben in 8th, of course, just behind Grim. Beer 9th, Swizz 10th. And of course we have the guys Mellish and unfortunately
Keogh.
Shag there.
Kai had 27 seconds of penalties.
So did Swiss. Do you know what the point is? Based on all them penalties, that's bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. A couple of 10-seconders. Right, guys, if you could possibly bring in Jay, Voids, and Kai for me, please.
Done it.
Nice one. There's Penguin. I'm not sure if Voids knows what he's doing here. If you guys want to kind of fill him in. Here's Voids. And I will say, guys, before we get the podiums underway, obviously for Voids as well, great race, mate. And make sure you include your audio, but we're having a couple of podiums and questions and stuff like that. So just include all of your audios, and I will let you know when you guys are ready. Just let me know.
Well, we need to wait for Kai. This is already here.
I think Kai's in. Yep, Kai's just come in. You guys all got your audio sorted? You all good? Wicked. Right, we'll get straight onto it then, guys. We are at the Austin Grand Prix. I nearly said Australia again. Fuck, I'm just having a fucking bad day, aren't I?
We have been to Australia.
We went to Germany earlier as well. That was funny. When we went to Austria. Yeah, we've been everywhere. But no, guys, this is Positively Glad doing the podium little chat rundown. Celebrations for a few drivers here. First one, of course, is Penguino. You change your flag to Scotland, and you win. How was the race in your eyes, mate?
Oh, it was brilliant. A little problem. I don't know if it was just me, but there was quite a lot of lag when I first started, and I was getting really worried that there was something going to happen. And then, as I spaced out slightly, it went away. And after that, it was just a chase to make sure I overtook Voids before pit stops. And then, even better, I managed to take Cahill before pit stops, and he was on the softer tyre. From then on, it was just making sure I was consistent.
You had an absolute fantastic race. It was, you just had pace from nowhere. It was incredible. You just carved through the field and took off. It was just brilliant. I mean, there was a good few battles at the start, obviously. I don't think we've actually got any incidents to review, to be fair, but we'll have a little look after this, obviously. But no, just a fantastic race from start to finish, mate. Second position, Divide. welcome to the league, buddy. Fantastic race for yourself, mate, as well. Now, from your own opinion, mate, let us know what happened and explain firsthand about the battle with Keo. That was awesome.
Oh, you got that, did you?
Oh, we did. Oh, we did.
Yeah, well, as soon as I got behind him and didn't get past him, I realised my race was over in terms of winning. Because he is just 3 times wider than his car's supposed to be.
You're gonna try and get behind, try and sit behind beer.
Yeah, that's what you want to sit behind. Trust me.
I mean,
dear.
I think he had better, because he was using traction control. He had better exits onto the straights, so I had to make the move into somewhere different. And I found a corner that seemed to work. I made it twice. So that was a good battle.
Kind of tap, didn't we? I'm surprised actually. The two of you just basically, and the move of the race. I will simply say, I'm not sure if Shagger. Well, there's a good few moves of the race that we can say, but my personal one was you diving down the inside of Keo into turn 1, and he actually had the cheek to do the switchback and pulled it off on you. Unbelievable driving etiquette, mate. You represent, to be honest, what this esports league is all about, mate. To be fair, just a great race by everyone, from what I can see
lots
there.
and lots of racing etiquette when I was watching the stream there as well with you guys. And,
unbelievable one. Absolutely
some
brilliant,
good stuff.
brilliant race. There's only one race better than that, as we've said, and that was Austria. So that really goes to show when you watch back how good this is a watch back. We caught everything.
A race
it was
where you
fantastic.
only turn left would help.
Our resident
We need
NASCAR
to add an
driver.
oval.
Well, we've got Brazil coming up. I mean, that's as good as an oval for you, isn't it, really? You've got a lot of left turns there.
Yeah.
No, mate, fantastic second position. Welcome to ESR. Right, we've currently then got third position. I'm going to let one of you guys take this one. Kai for third place. Who wants it? Shag or Silver?
Go on, Sob. Your screen.
Well, one thing I will say is, Kai, I'm very impressed. You actually finished the race. To
Oh
start.
yeah, well, nearly, almost did.
But how did it go for you, mate? Apart from your 27 seconds of penalties.
The start of that race was horrid, and then after that, I just one of them, just fuck it and just do quality laps every lap.
You did.
Yeah,
you
you see-
there was
my,
one moment with Ben, wasn't there, where we were just like, "Oh, he's gone."
I bet it was,
You
it was
tapped the
quite
back
a
of
bit.
Ben.
I bet it was quite unfamiliar for you, Kai, to actually see the checkered flag for a change, because normally you don't normally see that sort of flag. You only usually see the black ones.
Same tune it, Shag, because normally you do see the checkered flag, but today he doesn't, so...
Yeah, I know.
No, we saw them all.
Technical issue. That's all I'm going to say.
Bizarre race.
But well done, Emmy.
Just
Last
get-
podium position. Well done, Kai. Good racing.
Yeah, well done, Kai.
Epic drive there, Kai. Good comeback, mate, as well, considering you were 10th place going after the first lap.
Yeah,
Just
but
another one of them.
My lights went out, about a second later than everybody else's.
Yeah, I did notice
So
I
I
had to
ended
go
up
flying
like-
past you. I nearly went into the back of you.
Yeah, and then I was side by side with Ben, and then he rudely shunted me
Is that
off.
why you were further down? That
Yeah.
makes sense, because you were way down coming into the even after the first 3 or 4 corners, you seemed in the mid pack. So it's definitely one to kind of watch there. We didn't jump the start, Silver. Well, I didn't anyway, even though I did call us that other name, which could get me in a bit of trouble. It was bit of a booby up. Very fun commentary, that, in fairness. Guys, any questions from you before we kind of wrap things up here? Anything at all? Anything you guys want to point out, or?
No, just wanted to say when it started to rain, that made me worry.
I was happy when it started
Well,
raining, because I had to catch
I was
all
going to
these.
say, it didn't seem to worry Kai at all, because it started raining, everyone else started slowing down. Kai turned the turbo booster on.
He did. Do you know, I did mention DRS. I kind of know why now, because Kai had a secret stash of it, didn't he? He brought Kerrs back from 2013 and thought, do you know what, screw the lot of you, I'm going to get a boost. You know, why not? So, guys, I guess that will be it for Austin, Texas. I got the track right. COTA, Circuit of the Americas. This has been Positively Glad here today with our special guest commentator under unfortunate circumstances, Mustafa Shag, my man.
And don't forget to tune in Tuesday for the Tuesday race.
In
Sure
Austin,
you're all there.
Texas.
Where you can see me probably get twice as many penalties as these guys in half the amount of time. So,
I would hope
yeah,
so.
it's going to be fun. Oh, hello, Mr. Rival. You'll be able to
Where
see
are we
me
now?
in
It'll have to
third
be a
position today.
record.
Where is the next track anyway?
It's
We're in
Mexico
Mexico
for
next
next
week,
week.
guys.
We're
Oh,
in Mexico.
great.
You never know,
Oh,
guys.
great.
Mexico actually may be called off. There's a rumour that Donald Trump is actually planning to build a wall right through the middle of the track. So we will keep you informed on Twitter. So if anybody kind of likes the political side of this, I'm sorry. I really, really am. But yeah, this has been Positively Glad. That has been NTT Silver. And what we're going to simply say, guys, is take good care of yourself. We will see you in a little bit. God bless, take care, and we will all see you very, very soon for part 2 of Austin.
Bye.
Take care.